Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tales from Evansbourogh, a live interactive horror improv RPG where you can help determine the outcome of the mystery. I am your Keeper of Mysteries, Stormy, and as always, I am joined by the wonderfully talented, As the Raven Dreams, VivaLaPatience, Serafin the Midnight Bard, and Fearsome Hero. All of the links to the players are going to be, if you're watching this on YouTube, in the description down below. And for those of you who are watching on Twitch, they are going to be popping up, hopefully, in the chat. If somebody wants to put that in. Tonight, we are, of course, playing, using the, I can't talk today, I'm messing up the intro already, using the Monster of the Week RPG system by Evil Hat Production, created by Michael Sands. As always, please note that none of us are, official trained actors. None of this is scripted, and we are just here to have fun. And if you want to help our hunters solve the mystery, please consider gifting them Fate. The Fate of Past gives them a +1 to their next roll. The Fate of Present gives them a +1 to the next harm they would deal. And the Fate of Future adds an extra d6 to their next roll. If any of that sounds interesting to you, please follow the links in our About page down below in YouTube. But it should be in the About page for Twitch. And that just make sure whenever you are donating to put either the hashtag Past, Present, or Fate. That way we know which one to add to the board during the stream. And if you aren't able to donate, that is of course fine. You are more than welcome, if you can, to share the stream, like it, all that jazz, to help us grow. Before we get started, I know I'm rambling a lot more, but before we get started, we have just a couple of announcements, and then we can actually get started with the game. The official Twitter page is now live, so make sure to, if you can, come follow us at TF Evansbourogh, and that has updates for any upcoming streams, any upcoming videos, as well as some profiles on each of our hunters, and sometimes some pretty funny memes, at least in my opinion. But I am Lizard Man, so a lot of things make me laugh. And lastly, from me, we are also officially live on Patreon. If you want to help the stream, consider becoming a patron to get rewards such as shoutouts, patron shoutouts, free Fate for the hunters that you can add, exclusive episodes, and potential upcoming content. And there are also chances to be featured as an NPC in the stream, or to choose the monster that the hunters can face in an upcoming tale, and more perks coming later in the future. So consider checking that out. The link will be in chat, as well as down below when this video is live on YouTube. Does anybody else have any cool, fun announcements that we wanted to do before we get started?
Your favorite bard pulled a forbidden droplet yesterday out of a pack of Brothers of Legend.
Nice. That is like that's like, for those of you who don't know about Yu-Gi-Oh, I think that's like what, 100 and something, 220 right now.
$120, yeah.
Yeah, that's a expensive card.
I know. So excited.
Anybody else have anything cool, fun?
I had Arby's again today.
You had Arby's? It always comes back to Arby's.
Honestly, I'm so glad that you now have, the issue now, because I live very close to one.
Yeah.
And I just really want Arby's a lot.
My biggest issue I'm running into with Arby's right now is we used to get coupons for them every couple of weeks.
Coupons.
And one of them was like a $12 family meal deal that came with a bunch of sandwiches, 4 fries, mozzarella sticks, and shit like that. And I would eat all of it. I would eat all of it by myself. But I don't get the coupons anymore, and I don't want to spend I don't want to spend the amount of money that it would take to get all of that without a coupon.
They knew that's the problem.
Yeah,
he's gonna come and keep getting it. So
he's gonna keep getting it. It was me specifically.
Seriously, I have those coupons. I just got them too.
God, if only
I took them.
Well, if anybody else doesn't have any more announcements.
Wait.
What's up?
I just realized is Old Man Jinx Jenkins who I think it is?
Yeah.
Am I just now putting that
Probably, yeah.
together? Oh
Yeah.
my god. It is! Okay,
Yep.
okay. I
Um,
am smooth-brained.
no, you're good. So the last thing I wanted to do before we got started, I wanted to also take this moment to issue a possible trigger warning for our viewers. It is a horror game that we are playing, and with that genre contains scenes and situations that some people may find kind of distressing. So as always, viewer discretion is advised. I just wanted to make that. I realized that's something that I didn't go into before, and I just wanted to make that clear for people going in. So, with everything out of the way, all of that time spent on the announcements, we are finally ready to begin this week's tale from Evansbourogh. All right, and we are back, and it is time to start. And we are going to, I'd say, first add a couple of things. There was some adjustments to fate that I needed to put in real quick here, and then we will be good to get started. Thank you so much for your all's patience with us on this. It means a lot. Because for some reason, there we go. Okay, I've updated the boards for going forward, and we are good to start this episode, this tale, opening up inside of a tan room. We're kind of like facing a TV screen that is currently on the news. Imagine it's like going over like a charity event. For like the I think it's the World's Resources Institute. It's like a nice energy efficiency charity hosted by Evansborough's Indie Family Electric Company. And I would like for Patience and Raven, both of you have a couple of beginning of mystery moves. For starters, we're going to go ahead and go with Raven. If you could, read off your new move for people, and go ahead and roll the initial stats. I'm so sorry, guys. My head is...
You're good.
My head's all over right now.
Hey, it's been a month, man.
Yeah.
So we gotta get back into it. That's what it is.
Yep.
That's what this is. So, sure. My new move is the Man with the Plan, which is the beginning of each mystery roll plus sharp, which is +2. On a 10+, hold 2. On a 7, hold 1. 7 to 9. Spend the hold to be where you need to be, prepared and ready. On a miss, the keeper holds 1 that you can spend to put me in a worse place.
Yes.
So
I remember that. Okay, cool. All
I
right.
have to roll up a 7 or higher.
Yes.
And I rolled a 10.
Nice. All right. And that gives you
plus sharp is 12, so.
Okay, that is a full success for those. So you have, it was, how many hold you said? Sorry?
Holds 2.
Okay, you will have 2 hold throughout this mystery in order to be in the right place, prepared wherever you need to be. So I will make those down. Raven, 2 hold. All right. And Patience, you have your premonition mystery. Beginning of mystery stuff. So go ahead and roll your appropriate stat, and let's see what we got.
Okay. That is also a 10 plus weird. That's 2, so 12.
Okay, then in that case, that is again a full success in Monster of the Week. For those of you who don't know, full success means that this is going to go well, and we're gonna get all the information that I was initially gonna give for this here.
Yeah, good start. Good start.
So, in that case, as you look onwards, as we see this TV screen, as the news is kind of continuing, we notice that the date is March 14th, and the time is 3:30 p.m. And as it kind of continues, we pan around the room, and we see this hand that is sitting. It looks like with a cigarette in its hand that's been long burnt out. Just kind of see it's sitting there. Just a little bit of the ash is kind of holding on to it, but it is clearly long gone. It continues panning around slowly from his hand up his arm to his chest that you can see. It looks like his chest has been like... It looks like it's almost been like burned out. And this man is laying still against this chair in the room, and you can see that his chest is clearly had been burnt out by something like right in the center. And it kind of shows around, doesn't exactly show the face of the man, but the shirt is this like, I imagine it's this nice kind of blue t-shirt essentially. It looks to be, like I said, it looks to be in pretty good condition aside from the giant hole that is in the chest, exposing some of the, I mean, a little bit of the rib cage is showing. But it looks like it's been burnt, almost maybe like dissolved into. And as it kind of pans a little bit past the chair, you see sitting on like a little side table that is next to it a pamphlet for the hotel that he is currently staying in. As you look, realizing that this is a hotel room that he is sitting in. What hotel do we want this to be, guys? Somebody tell me a hotel.
Evansborough Inn.
The Evansborough Inn.
So
Hey.
original and creative.
The Evans Inn of Evansborough.
Evans Inn of
Oh,
Evansborough.
run by Evan. Yes.
Run by Evan. Yes.
Evan is front desk.
Evans.
First name Evan, last name Burrows.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh no.
The Evans Inn of Evansborough.
Yes, absolutely.
All
In
right.
There.
So, patience, as you are once more sitting inside of, or I imagine again walking through the fix and go, you kind of come back after holding your head, after seeing that sight in front of you. The man with his burnt chest sitting in what looks like to be a hotel room at the Evans Inn of Evansborough. And what do you do?
Raven, did we ever call my dreams a name?
Weird vision. I don't know. I think they gave him a name. I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Oh, well, another one happened.
No.
Oh no. All right. What happened this time?
So, there was a guy in a hotel room. It looked like he had been smoking. I don't know. I don't even think smoking's allowed in hotels anymore. But
It's a $200 cleaning fee, so
Yeah. And it's
yeah.
definitely going to need to be a cleanup fee after what's happened.
And it looks like he's definitely got some kind of burn mark on his chest. And there's a pamphlet next to the table for the Evans Inn of Evansborough. And it was on, the news was on, and it said it was March 14th. What day is it?
It is currently the 12th.
It's the 12th.
Okay.
I need to pay rent.
Oh god! Oh god! Fuck!
It's a week late.
Shit! My rent.
I'll backdate the check. It'll be fine. Anyway, sorry. Go on.
Okay, so he's at least there on the 14th,
Okay.
but I didn't get to see his face, but he was wearing a blue shirt.
My shirt's blue. I don't like that.
yeah.
But I don't smoke, so I don't think I'm going to be part of that one. All right. Well, that's interesting. Whatever it is, sounds like we have approximately 2 days. You said he was burnt. Did he look dead?
He wasn't moving,
Okay.
and the cigarette has been there for a minute.
Okay.
It's long, but it's not. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to call around and get some information this time. Like I said, sounds like that's 2 days away. Though if he's been there for a minute, it could happen tomorrow.
Can you check, like... I guess we don't have a name, never mind. Maybe we could check... Maybe you can do your magic and check the reservations, but...
I could, but yeah, we don't have a name yet. However... I don't know, I'm thinking blue shirt guy in a hotel room. Part of me is wondering if there's a convention or something going on in town here this week.
Raven?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Oh, no. Go ahead and continue with your thought.
No, I was just thinking on that. It's like, 2 days away. I'm trying to think what I could do here to prepare for that.
Yeah. You, Raven, it's been a couple of weeks since the events
Right.
of last session. The Legend of the Bunny Man. It's been a couple of weeks since that incident. You hear a knock at the upcoming, just faintly hearing this very firm knock coming from upstairs.
Oh.
It sounds like it's coming from the front door of the Fix and Go.
I really hope that's not the landlord. I should go check that. All right. So I go up to the front door. I keep it locked, and I look out to see who it is.
You look out, and you see this man. It looks like he is probably in his mid-40s-ish, with this kind of salt and pepper hair almost that seems to be pulled back into a very tight bun. A little bit of facial hair. He is wearing a very, very nice black suit. And he is, I imagine it's early in the morning, probably close to about around 9 to 10 in the morning. But he's standing there, and he has some sunglasses on over his eyes as he's kind of looking around at the building and everything.
Can I help you?
Oh, yes. My name is Agent Loomis. I'm here looking for Raven Adams.
Oh no.
Can I help you with something, Agent Loomis?
Is the door still closed?
Yeah, door's still closed. I'm not
Okay. Sorry. I have a few questions. You are Mr. Adams?
Maybe. Possibly. I might be. You might have to tell me what you're here for, and if you have proper documentation, I might answer your questions.
Okay, yes. As he reaches into his jacket, he pulls out a badge, and I'm with the Supernatural Hazards Protection Agency, otherwise known as SHAPA. I am...
It's you.
Yes.
It's you guys.
Yes, we have a few questions regarding the incident of February 12th. And wanted to know if you would be willing to come for a few questions for me.
I guess, yeah. Let's go ahead and go. Unfortunately, I do have to bring my niece. I can't leave here alone. She's not old enough.
Oh.
I don't trust her with a coffee machine in the same room.
Yes. Patience, correct?
Yeah, it's Patience.
Well, all right. I'll let you get anything you need, and if you want, I can meet you all out here. I imagine the door's still been closed the whole time.
Yeah, it's still closed. I'm not opening it yet.
He's just, I'll be out here.
I'll be right back. I need to run downstairs real quick.
Okay. As he kind of steps back and continues looking around.
All right, so, going back downstairs. As soon as I get there, I grab my phone and I call Serafin.
Okay.
I'm going to get him on the phone. Yes.
Yes. Serafin, we'll move over to Serafin real quick here. He goes over to... we go over to Serafin, currently sitting inside of a... We've described it as like a relatively run-down apartment building, right?
I mean, I think it's quaint and homey.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure, for sure. It's like it's really cool for Serafin. Like he loves it. It really gets him in that detective noir feeling vibes. But we cut to you in this apartment complex. What does a normal morning look like for Serafin? I know we kind of went over that a little bit with other people, but what's a normal morning look like for you?
Okay, so Serafin rolls out of bed roughly at around 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Not a morning person whatsoever, but this particular morning, he's kind of following up on some cases, so he's up a little earlier than that.
Mm-hmm.
Huge headache pounding. I mean, like, he's got tinnitus ringing in his ears, migraine, it just feels sick, all because he was forced to be up before his preferred time.
Yeah.
Like just dry mouth and everything. My cat Mister has been meowing at me for the past hour because he wants to be fed, but I was so far asleep that his meows were just translated into conversations I was having in my dreams. So I don't understand why Murphy in my dream sounded like a cat. Part of me tried to interpret that as flirting, but the other part of me thought that she was maybe trying a little too hard. I don't know.
They were cat calling you, but it was actual cat calls.
But it was actual cat calls.
Yeah.
So, not really sure what's going on here. I walk out of my bedroom, which is like a twin-size bed that's too small for me. I am a gigantic human being. And just kind of walk by like my workshop bench, which we have a bench filled with a bunch of different little magical trinkets and things that I'm kind of working on to see if I can make something out of them, some kind of utility things like what Batman would have, except they're magic.
Your magic utility belt.
And I look up and there's like a cork board over my bench, and it's got like all your typical conspiracy theory things. Like it's got like newspaper clippings, pictures, and thumbtacks with like yarn moving between different points. And all of it is focused on what happened to my mom, because she disappeared from my life when I was very young, and that's how I ended up in the orphanage. And it's just kind of like this thing that from time to time I look into because I feel like she might still be alive. But the other part of me tries to convince me that maybe I'm just telling myself that.
I got you.
But once I've glanced at that, I think to myself, maybe coffee? And then I remember I hate coffee. So I go straight for the for the Diet Coke in the fridge, and I take one long chug out of it, and I say, "That's the good stuff."
I love how this game is just product placement for everything. But I also like the emotional roller coaster that I just went on as listening to your everyday routine. But hell yeah! All right. So you are currently sitting at this bench. Imagine tinkering away at a couple of things here. When you get a call from Raven, once more, your good old friend Raven.
Okay, I will answer without looking at the caller ID, and I just say, "Murphy, I knew you couldn't stay away from me."
Okay. Hey, it's not Murphy.
Oh. Nine times out of 10 it is.
Well, I'm lucky to be that 10% here. Anyways, I was wanting to call you because I was needing to let you know there's one of those Shapa folks outside of my place.
Shapa
wants-
folks. Like the people that guide you all the way up to Mount Everest?
What?
Or am I thinking of Sherpas?
Damn it.
I always get those two mixed up. I honestly don't know.
Anyways, no, the supernatural investigator people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
What do they want?
He wants me to come down and answer some questions about that thing that happened in February with the furry hatchets.
Okay. So we're back on the furry beat. I gotcha. Did he ask you for your name?
Well, yeah, he asked me if I was Raven.
Did you give him your name?
He was kind of outside my store, which isn't open. He knows it's me.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, don't give out your name. Bad move. But, all right, so this Sherpa guy is standing outside of your door asking for you by name. Did he tell you what he wanted?
Talk about the bunny man thing. I just said that.
Of course, the furry thing. Right. You'll have to forgive me. It's like way earlier than I would like it to be, and I'm only like a quarter through my Diet Coke here. So let's how's about I come over and I question him instead?
Well, I think I'm going. Hang on, I'm sorry. Damn it. I got patients laughing behind me, so I'm about to lose it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm trying.
Can you stall? Can you like keep him there? I can hop in the Blue Beetle and be over there. Well, I mean, I can't really drive it over 30 miles an hour right now. It's got like this thing with the carburetor. But I could be there very quickly.
He's asking me to come down to the station.
They have a station?
They have a headquarters. Seraphin, hang on. Wait, hang on. Tell me you knew this.
Please.
I would love to tell you things, Raven, but the thing is, right now, I'm not really in my full conscious mind, you see. I just woke up. Yeah, and if it were me, I'd still be sleeping. So, okay, so they have a headquarters. Do we know where these headquarters are located?
They have... Yes. Yes, we do, buddy. Yes, we do.
We do. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good.
Raven
So,
especially would know with his sister.
My sister worked for them before she died.
Oh, how is your sister?
I just...
Why do I depend on you?
Oh my god.
You know what? She's the same as she was last time you asked me.
Oh my god.
Anyways, I thought I would let you know because if they're asking me questions and you aren't aware of the situation, then I'm going to guess I'm the first one they're coming to. So they're probably gonna go after Bree. They're gonna find her and they're gonna ask her questions, and they may start poking around, your business. So
I would love for them to ask Bree questions. That's a good way to get a couple of black eyes. I'll tell you what. I asked her the time one time, and I ended up with bruises.
you guys have a very strange friendship.
True. So
But I can't really say much. My niece killed the neighbor. Anyways.
Wait. Last time we spoke, you told me that she had nothing to do with that.
You're still dreaming. I need to go. I wanted to let you know this was happening.
So
Very well. Hey, tell your sister hi for me.
Oh my god. I'm trying so hard not to cry right now.
I am struggling to respond. I don't remember what I was gonna say to him anymore.
Raven, You can always remind me to hurt him later.
I will, I'll send her a text and let her know you're thinking of her.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye out for the alpaca people.
Yep, no. Bye.
Bye. Have a good one. I hang up and I'm like, such a nice fellow. I wonder what he wanted.
Oh, no.
I have made horrible mistakes in my decision on calling it.
As you get off of the phone, you hear another knock at the door.
Mm-hmm.
as
Patience.
He's been standing out there just
Yeah.
coming next spring, huh?
Patience, grab your... Oh, wait, it's... You know what? It's been a weird
I got it.
season. Grab your jacket.
It's been a weird, just in case.
Look, it snowed last week, so...
Yeah, right.
Do I need
Grab
to
your
take,
jacket.
like, protection or anything?
Just bring what you always bring with you. How about that?
Okay. Come on, Mr. Future.
Okay, Patience. So, who are we,
Something about the magic people?
Okay. Just say when.
Anyways, so we head back up, and
Alright.
I decide to unlock the door and walk out and say, "Hello, I
Hi.
already forgot your name. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I just
Agent Loomis. You can.
Loomis.
Mhm.
Thank you. It's been a very strange morning already. From the time I walked up here to the time I walked back, it was very confusing. So I guess let's get this show on the road.
Sure. No, yeah. He looks down to Patience and looks down to Mr. Future and looks back and just.
Is there a problem?
No, I knew your sister. I worked with her, and so we can talk more on the way there. As he
Sounds
kind
good.
of walks you guys over to it's like what exactly kind of what you'd expect him to be driving, like the black SUV with the tinted out windows and. It's like almost exactly what would be expected. But he opens up the doors for you guys to get in, and will, if you do so, we'll begin driving.
Yeah, I hop in and Patience gets in the back seat. I
Don't
I
get
make a
used to
quip
it.
about the fuel economy of his vehicle. Ha ha, gas price. Anyways.
Yuck. Well, if it's not when it's not my money that goes to the gas, I guess it's okay.
I guess.
As he,
I'm a very awkward person, obviously.
yeah, no, I imagine he. So you said Patience is in the back.
Yes.
Okay. Do
She's
you
a
s-
child. Of course she is. She
Well,
doesn't
of
sit in the
course.
front.
Well, yeah, no. Why would I let her sit like shotgun or something like that? Like, why would I? Who would let her do that? It's definitely not me. I definitely wouldn't let her sit on my friend's lap while we're driving.
No.
I never.
Never.
So as he kind of drives over to begins to drive you guys over to Shapa, it's a lot of general small talk. He doesn't say anything too profound. He what's the word? Returns the similar small talk that you give. You notice that he just kind of keeps looking back. Just keeps looking back to Patience and it's like he's kind of keeping an eye on her. Not like he doesn't show, what's the word? He has the same kind of flat face that he
Right.
normally does, but he just you notice that he continues looking back to Patience on the drive. Bree, we're gonna go ahead
That's
and
me.
move over to Bree as you guys begin driving over to Shapa's headquarters. We got our bot. We got a bot in the chat.
Oh, get it. Oh,
Get him
figure
out of
out.
here.
Ooh, me.
Snipe
Me.
him. Snipe him.
Oh, wait. No.
You're
I
right.
can't-
I do want to become famous, but not like
How
this.
do I do it?
Oh,
How
no.
do I kill it?
You're asking the wrong person.
Hold on.
I don't know how to do it either.
Okay.
Oh no,
It's
we
just-
are
Well-
all.
Well, it's stuck here
To-
forever now.
We are gonna become. Oh,
There we go. All right.
In order to destroy a bot, you gotta present them with a logical paradox.
What happened to Raven's dead sister? And then it's just, and then it explodes.
Let's say what is it?
well done.
If
well
exists, select where 1 equals 1. Breaking your SQL tables bot. Anyways, Patience got it. She knows how to do it.
cool.
done.
Cool.
Thanks, Mr. Future. I mean, Patience. I don't know which one of you did it, but
I don't know
love
where
both of you.
I don't know where one of you ends and the other begins. I don't know.
Don't hurt me.
But Bree,
Yes.
we're gonna say, what is something that Bree likes to do in her spare time? You haven't had a mission for a few weeks. It's been pretty slow. After the healing process, you guys went through a bit of the healing process from your previous wounds.
Yeah.
Raven with the hatchet in his shoulder, as well as the stomach wound healed very quickly. It left a bit of a scar, but it's definitely healed. Bree, your wounds along your cuts along you, as well as the big bite in your shoulder as well.
Oh yes.
But after some time, you all have been able to heal those up. Patience, you had some cuts as well, but it's like I said, it's been a few weeks now, and you guys are pretty well healed at this point. So, if you do have any harm still on you, go ahead and mark that off. Just wanted to make sure that was there, because I don't know if your guys' harm stays on or not, on your sheets or whatever. But, what's something that Bree would do in her spare time? Does she have any place that she goes or something?
Well, since the whole with the hatchet thing, I believe I may or may not have kept one of those hatchet, souvenir.
Yeah, you got the hatchet. You guys.
Yeah, and I haven't had a lot of chances, but definitely trying to get Patience good at throwing axes. Cause come on, a kid that can throw axes, that's badass.
So you might
I
be.
know Raven said no, so we have to do it secretly.
Yeah.
and,
So I'd say
so there's no time.
for now, then you probably are at the axe throwing. I imagine there's an axe throwing bar. Because why not? There's an axe throwing bar.
I made it.
somewhere.
I literally made it for this event. It's mine. Something I would own.
It's all me.
I literally built it for Patience and I to throw axes.
Built it from the ground up in 2 weeks. I built this myself with this hatchet. Nothing else, just the hatchet.
I mean, okay, well, I'm maybe not that good,
but yeah, you're right.
went out and I cut down some wood.
Yeah,
and then
and you built it. You built it all yourself. But you've got there's this axe throwing bar here in town, and you are currently at it, just hanging out, practicing with the hatchet. I imagine
And it's surprisingly a popular spot to hang out now, and now I kind of have a small business going, and so I hey,
What's
why
the-
Her
not?
business opened before mine did.
Yeah.
Because I make everyone supply their own axes, so it's easy.
Sounds fair.
I just give them a piece of wood to throw it at.
It's a booth
For these little,
It's a booth
yeah.
at the local flea market,
Basically, yeah. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Also, it's called Choppers now.
Hell yeah.
Crow, thank you. It's called Choppers.
Booth at flea market. All right. So you are hanging out at the Evansbourogh, the local flea market, in your booth that you've gotten kind of set up during this time. I imagine you just made it for the sole purpose of training. Definitely don't have all those trees out in the woods that you could do this.
mean, yeah.
But
I got bored.
Yeah.
I wanted to build something.
I got you. As you are hanging out, throwing away at it, you've gotten pretty well handled with it. I'd say with this axe, let me real quick. If you want to write this down somewhere, because this is something that you can have. The hatchet deals 2 harm.
Ooh. Okay.
It has the tag close or thrown. Okay, yeah, go ahead. But yes, you after taking the hatchet from the bunny man. I will say one thing you noticed. When you went back, the body wasn't there anymore.
Oh yeah. I suppose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you went back for the body that you guys had left in the cooler was wide open, but the body was nowhere to be found. You and Cody.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But you have okay, so it has the close tag, the 2 harm hatchet, and the thrown tag, which means it can be thrown. When it is thrown, it deals 3 harm, but you would then have to retrieve it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So,
wait, it becomes a throne?
Like, yes, it becomes a throne.
I mean,
yes,
accurate. I'm a queen.
But as you are, again, like I said, as you're in this booth throwing the hatchet, again, like I said, you've been practicing with it for a while now, so
yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, it's kind of a secondary secondary habit nature to you at this point. The muscle memory has kind of taken over. You, as there's I imagine there's a nice hustle and bustle of people that are currently going around trading their wares and goods and whatnot, as well as there's like this overwhelming kind of sound of people talking, like kids talking, adults and stuff like that. It's a little disorienting if you weren't so easy, like if it wasn't easy for you to focus in this kind of stuff. There's some music that's kind of playing over. I imagined a lot of it's like old. It has this nice like country station essentially that's playing. Yeah, it's a West Virginia town.
I know.
But a song comes on. A different song comes on the radio. And something about it when it comes on makes you feel very uneasy. Like it almost is this immediate.
So is it still country? Because
yes, it is. It is still country. This okay. Aside from the normal country that the normal aversion that Bree has to country, this gives almost a sense of dread that kind of falls over you, like your chest starts kind of pumping, or your chest kind of aches a little bit, and
yeah, don't like that.
Something about this song just sets you on edge.
I'm definitely on edge now, for sure, and I'm kind of getting a little paranoid feeling, and
yeah.
What in the world? I feel like I should call someone, because there are a lot of people here, and I'm like instantly freaking out that something bad is gonna happen, and there are a lot of people here.
Yeah. Who would you like to call?
I feel like having someone really tall might be of use here in the crowd, you know?
Call Serafin. It's a blast.
This is the wrong time of the morning for me to be getting all these
Well,
calls.
you know what? I'm not a morning person either. Get over it. And answer your damn phone.
So you call Serafin.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Answer your phone, bestie, or I'll come and get you.
I feel like upon getting the second phone call, I'm just like, again? And I just like answer. I was like, we don't want any, and hang up.
No.
You really want to answer the phone? My call like that? You want to try again?
I'd be like, fix and go. This is Raven.
Wait a minute. Wait a. Hey.
Hey.
Listen. Don't just shut your mouth and listen, okay?
Okay.
Okay. You need to come down to the farmer's marketplace. You know where I have that axe throwing booth. Thing. Don't tell Raven about it. Shh. But
Okay.
you know where Patience and I have been bonding.
Right.
Yeah. I need you to get down here. Something's not right, and I need.
Do you have Sherpas?
Oh my god. I don't know what that is all about. I'm gonna.
I don't know
ignore it
either,
and
but
move
like
on.
Raven was calling me about Sherpas earlier. I think he and Patience are going to Everest.
That seems like something I would know about if are they on vacation again or something? Like
I
what?
guess I don't know.
Okay, well that's for later. Okay.
Okay.
Listen.
Yeah.
Need you to be down here. Something doesn't feel right. And I need you down here like 5 minutes ago. Come on.
Yeah, okay. I'll get on the Blue Beetle. There's something weird going on with the carburetor though, so I can't drive it like faster than 30 miles an hour.
I'll look at it. I'll look at it. Let's go.
Okay,
Come on.
sweet. I'm on my way.
Okay,
And then
cool.
I hang up and I was like, I wonder who that was.
Oh God.
Are you sick? What's going on with your brain, dude?
As after you hang up, Serafin, Fearsome, you hang up the phone after he said, "Okay, yeah, I'll come by." And as you are sitting there, it's I imagine the longer the song has gone on, the more that you have just it like I imagine your heart's starting to beat really fast. It almost feels like the beginnings of a panic attack, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And then then the song ends.
Yeah.
And everything starts to kind of slow down, and
Ooh.
that uneasy feeling starts to slowly dissipate, and eventually everything feels fine again.
Maybe I should lay off the espresso. But I need espresso, or I need coffee to live, but that was really bizarre. Still feel like this is something that should be looked at, because I mean, I don't react like that very often.
No, you are normally a pretty collected kind of person.
Yeah, maybe.
I imagine what I'll say is
it brainwashing? Oh my god.
You eventually I imagine as after you started kind of calming down, a man walks into your booth, and it is a familiar man to you. It's Cody. What does Cody look like?
Oh gosh, what does Cody look like?
He's a bit older. I imagine we've talked about he's in his kind of late 40s at this point.
Wow. Well, he has okay, let me think. Cody, he has darker hair.
Okay.
And it's thinning out a little, but he's got dark kind of a mop on his head.
Okay.
Just kind of lets it do whatever.
Yeah, he'll just
and now it's
occasionally...
obviously getting a little gray, but not too much.
Yeah, occasionally moves it out of his face.
Yeah. He's decided to try out different facial hair, you know, and see what works best. And he kind of just, you know, it's whatever. It changes all the time. And now he's got like a real long mustache.
Okay,
And,
does he got
shorter
like,
side.
Okay, does he got like a bit of? Part of me is picturing like a handlebar or like a Sam Elliott kind of look going on.
Yup, yeah,
Okay.
like that. Yep.
Looks like a younger, less gray Sam Elliott right now.
Yes.
Much younger.
Yeah, he's kind of like not really short, but he's on like the short side. But then again, you know, I feel like that isn't much for me to say. I'm very, very short.
Yeah.
So.
We appear to be getting an anonymous donation. Sorry. We just got an anonymous donation from the table goblin here. I will.
Thank you, Table Goblin.
Wow.
Because we stay in a himbo.
I'll put this. You know, let me.
God, if only there was like a puppy paw that would have stuck out.
Let me update the fate board real quick here.
It's like a dog nose, just.
Yeah.
All right. Apparently, we're also taking cash donations now. So
we are taking cash. If you happen to be in Indiana, I guess.
If you happen to be under a table in Indiana.
If you happen to be under a table in Indiana, thank you so much, whoever our mysterious table goblin benefactor. I'm gonna get that out of my shirt. I don't have tits to put that in. What was I thinking?
You tried.
But hey,
Does it not have a breast pocket though?
This one specifically does not. I have so many of them that do. This is a new one. This is a new shirt. I like it very much. My wonderful wife got it for me, but it unfortunately does not have a breast pocket. However,
wife, I need it. I need some.
Yes.
Wife.
However, Cody, back in back into the game. Cody.
Hello.
Has standing in front of you, so he's looked like a bit of a shorter, younger Sam Elliott, I think is what we've kind of described him as.
Yeah, pretty much.
And he sees you, like you've calmed down, but I imagine there's still like this little element of there's a little bit. You can clearly see the shock on your face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm still shaken up, kind of like trying to figure out what's going on.
And I imagine he comes limping in a little bit. Imagine he's not like super old, but he's definitely been hurt throughout his time. I mean, you know, fist fighting demons will kind of do that to you.
Yup. Yeah. Plus, I mean, he had to deal with me, and I've never eased up on him, even as he's gotten older.
Yeah. I imagine sometimes, like, he tells you to fight dirty because that's how you need to fight. So you almost always went for his knees.
Well, I mean, it's mostly Joan. Joan's like, you know, end their bloodline, and Cody's more like, you know, he almost feels like he's created a monster, but like,
because I imagine he teaches a lot of Krav Maga, which gets you nice and close, and makes like very, very, very much like that. But he's Joan has definitely been very, very
Joan
go for the
whooped
throat.
my ass, and then was like, all right, this is what you do.
Yep. But as he kind of walks in, sees you stopped, and just, hey Bree, what's going on? Everything okay?
Have you ever, I mean, yeah, I know how music can, like, you know, make you feel things, I guess. It's music. Anyways, feelings, ew, can you imagine? Anyways, you know, I don't know, there's something about this song.
What?
It made me,
What song? Was it the one that's playing now, this one? And it's like it's just something really simple. I imagine some random other like nice little blues country song.
Mm-hmm.
This one?
No. It was. Oh, I don't
Was it
remember it.
that last one that was playing?
Yeah. How long have you been here? Did you just get
Well,
here?
I just came walking in. I went over to the food court and I got you a hot dog. I didn't know if you wanted food or not, but it's either that, fries that have probably been sitting there for like 3 weeks,
If only 1 week.
or a pretzel. But I figured a hot dog would be more your style.
Yeah, thank you. Anyways, sorry, I'm not hungry all of a sudden. I've never, it's been a while since I felt icky.
I mean, I can eat the other one if you don't want it.
Actually, no, I do want it.
Okay, alright. He goes and sits down at one of the, sits down, I imagine, like a chair that you got, rubbing his knee.
God, you're old.
Look, I'm not old, alright?
I mean, you're kind of old.
Only 47, okay? I'm not old. Look.
Hey, old man. Anyways, have you ever had a song just, make you feel like you were gonna lose your mind? I don't know, that was so weird. Anyway, Serafin's coming down, just to warn you.
Alright.
Or he should be.
I mean, I don't have any problem with him. He's a bit of a weird dude, but
Oh, you have no idea.
Meanwhile, back in his apartment, Serafin's like, I was supposed to be doing something.
I'm supposed to be going somewhere, but I don't know.
A message. I'm gonna text him just to make sure he knows what he should be doing. I swear, sometimes I get concerned over that man. Or whatever.
If you want, I can. So you said the last song that was playing, I could go check and see what it was, I guess. I'm not, despite my outward appearance, I'm not too big on country myself, but
No.
Look. But he gets back up. But if you want, I can go ask somebody and see what it was.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone knows the name of the song, maybe that'd help out. So at least then I know to avoid it, because feelings are icky.
Yeah, I know you're not too hot on feelings anymore, but look, sometimes they're healthy for you to, as you start to walk away, they're healthy for you to get out.
Yeah, I do. And as I throw an axe without looking.
You're right, they are. All right. In that case, we are going to move back to Raven and Patience. You all are. I imagine at this point we'll kind of cut to you guys in the gate, at the gates of this ring of Shappa. You are currently standing at these gates that look like a very, very bland and plain security checkpoint. From the angle that you are currently sitting in, everything looks almost like a security checkpoint for a factory. Nothing super big. And he stops, is kind of stopped by a bar that is sitting right in front of everything. Or that's stopping the car from going in. And Agent Loomis rolls down his window and kind of does some bit of exchanges to the guard, who is kind of wearing this it looks like a normal security outfit, but he has this full balaclava style mask covering his face, just seeming to, I mean, that's about the only thing that really feels out of place with it, but it's cold,
Right.
He hands over his badge to him, looks over it, scans it, and kind of pulls out this device afterwards that he puts up to Agent Loomis's eye, and scans over that, and then looks back over it, over a little display screen on it, and then, all right, come on in. And he goes and presses a button, and as this little bar, the stop bar opens up, the motion, I keep hitting my mic, the motion of the bar, it seems to like move away this image that currently looks like a slightly run down factory. As it is waving over, that image that you're seeing seems to go away, and you see this large sprawling office building inside of it.
It's crazy you guys managed to pass this off as an Amazon distribution center.
Yeah, no, it's what magic will do for you, I guess. And
the fact that people don't question that there's Amazon distribution center in Evansbourogh. Oh, anyways.
Hey, there's a Walmart. Of course nobody's gonna question it.
Yeah.
He drives through, and you see this, like I said, this very large office building that is completely different from the warehouse look that was initially projected by the bar. And once you go in, the bar closes, and you have this large building in front of you that he goes and finds like looks like an assigned spot, and starts walking with you guys through. I imagine there's a few different agents that you see that are kind of getting out of their cars, heading in, and whatnot. And he leads you to one of the farther wings of it. Patience, it's been a minute since you've been here. Been a few months now. This is where, this is where you used to stay a lot with your mom. So it's, you've kind of seen this before.
Is the holiday party here?
Yes, this was where the holiday party was, where you got Mr. Future.
Yeah.
I'm not very happy to be here myself.
Yeah. So, but he walks you through this a side door of the building, and leads you through this reception area that he kind of like gives a passing nod to the receptionist, and eventually leads you into a room. It's not like an interrogation room, but it's clearly like some type of conference room.
Mm-hmm.
Please, Raven and Patience, if you would like, you can have a seat. Patience, if you want, we could probably sit you somewhere else if you don't want to go over all of this. I know we still have your room if you want to go there.
I think I'd like to keep her in my sights, please.
Sure, of course. I understand.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, last week, I apologize. That's Tan I'm forgetting. Last month, on the 12th, you had an encounter with an entity that it looked like the police reports said furry with a hatchet. I believe that was the code name that got put down for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we, of course, found the aftermath of that, but weren't able to get any details on the interaction.
All right.
If you would be willing to tell us maybe a little bit of what happened that night, that would be very greatly appreciated.
Well, what I can tell you is... What I can tell you is, we went camping, and there happened to be this, as you put it, furry with a hatchet. That's... Well, let's just say he wasn't very friendly.
Okay.
Some things happened, and as things go with supernatural in this town, we had to take care of it.
All right.
As in, we had to take it down.
No, okay, that makes sense. We have no quarrels with you all acting. There are plenty of independent contractors amongst Evansbourogh and hell, amongst the world. So it's perfectly fine for you. Don't feel like you have to skip around that.
Sorry, being here just makes me feel nervous. The last time I was here was whenever my sister died, so...
I understand. Your sister was a good agent and a good person, and it was a very severe loss to both Shappa and as a whole, and to the people. But if you could give us any details on what exactly that was, or like maybe what it looked like. You said it when we found it. It didn't have, like, there was no fur to it. We just wanted to know if there were any type of patterns of movement, of action, anything along those lines.
Well, it had a hatchet. Mm-hmm. It liked to use the hatchet and throw the hatchet. It was very aggressive, and if I remember the words correctly, it was a fae.
Yes.
Anyways.
I thought he was asking if it had like a dance number or something to it.
Well, it wasn't doing the Macarena.
Sorry, fae are notorious for doing the Macarena before they kill people. I don't
know. Anyways, I mean, really, it was just it was a bunny, man. It was a fae. It was in the woods. I'm not really sure what exactly you're wanting from me on this.
Well, as he writes down what you told him and kind of sets his pen back down, there was something very different about this creature.
Okay.
Not everybody necessarily in Shappa would probably want any of you to have any information outside of what we have. But because I worked well with your sister and your mother, I thought you all should be aware of something that we noticed while we were examining this creature.
Okay.
I hate to move you to another room, but if you would like, would you be able to come with me?
I suppose.
Okay. He leads you farther into the headquarters of Shappa, at least the Evansbourogh headquarters, and eventually you find he leads you into these metal doors that look to be labeled with some numbers that you don't necessarily understand. But once they're opened up, they appear to be some type of containment, essentially. Like, it almost looks like a morgue, but each of the doors are heavily labeled and numbered and whatnot there. Now, you all in the profession that you are in, I imagine that the sight of death is not exactly a hard thing for you all to handle anymore. Would that be a correct assumption?
I mean, I'm a computer repair guy, but I guess you're right.
Sorry.
You're fine.
He goes over to one of the doors and pulls it open, and it looks to be the corpse of the creature. Except now that costume that it had, the singed parts that were left are still on it, but the mask is gone, and most of the outfit is gone, and you just see this gaunt, like, elongated figure, this very thin figure, laying on the table with its claws that are approximately about 3 inches off of its fingers. These long, very long, sharp claws. The skin tone of it, now you get to see, is a very, very gross kind of, like, very gross olive green, with what looks to have the veins that are at this point clearly noticeable on it, having what looks like this purple liquid that's kind of in it.
Okay.
And the teeth.
Pretty gross.
Yeah. And the very large needle-like teeth protruding out of the mouth. So, this creature is a fae, as you said.
Uh-huh.
From what we were able to gather from DNA comparison in our database, this seems to be what we refer to as an Elfar, or what you guys might know as elves.
Really?
From what you know of elves, I don't know what you know, but they are very civilized. And typically don't go around, well, and he lifts up the arm with the long claws and, hatcheting people in a bunny costume.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of strange, too.
And as we were examining this, we noticed something on the body. And he goes and kind of moves over, turns the head to its side, and you see that it has this what looks like a lot of that, like, purple liquid that you see in its veins. Gathers and seems to start at this spot on its neck. That looks like it has several, injection track marks and stuff like that are in the neck of this.
This is interesting.
Yes. I wanted to bring this to your attention because we haven't seen anything like this for approximately 3 months.
Are you okay?
This has been a rather recent development, and we are kind of, as much as I hate to say it, kind of stumped in this particular area. But,
are you saying you don't know what the purple liquid is?
Correct. Whatever it's made of, from what we've tried getting out of it, doesn't seem to come back anything. Anything at least that we have here. But I wanted the two of you to know, because this was something that we found before the unfortunate mission that your sister went on.
Okay.
We are trying to figure out what the exact connections between this and that entity were, but as of right now, we don't exactly know. I was hoping you might have a little bit of information, but it seems that it seemed rather mundane, comparatively, from your point of view. I don't mean that in any insult.
No, I understand. I'm thinking, and honestly, there wasn't a whole lot that was too crazy out there that happened, other than it attacking us, and, I mean, it tried to beat the hell out of us, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So it was a bunny, wearing a bunny suit, you said, with a hatchet. Okay. Well, I apologize for bringing you all out here with such emergency and presumably for no reason.
Have you done anything with the purple liquid? Have you tested it out?
We have it in our science division right now, trying to get as much tests on it as we can, but at the moment, nothing has been coming back, and if this is what it does to things, we prefer not to test it on any type of live creature just yet, until we know more about it. What I would ask, if you would be willing, if you notice anything like this in the future, if you might be able to give me a call.
I think I can do that. Because if this has something to do with what happened to my sister, then I would very much like to know exactly what this is.
I understand. Trust me, there's a whole wing of us that want to know what happened. Your sister definitely
Sure there are.
helped a lot of people while she was here, and we all want our slab of meat, so to speak. But I'll continue my work, try to see if we can find anything else out. I can arrange for travel back to your home. Again, I apologize for bringing you all the way out here. I was just hoping to get more information.
I appreciate it. If I think of anything, I will let you know, but you have to do me something. I need to know if you find anything about my sister and what happened, you will call me.
Of course. I know where you are, and I can definitely get a hold of you. Yeah, well, yes. I know where you stay. He opens back up the notebook and pulls out, like, from a little section of it, a business card on it. Hands it over to you. And it says on it, where'd it go? There it is. It says on it, Field Agent William Loomis.
Okay.
And has a number for him. If you ever need, like I said, I can just give me a call and I can go.
Is that guy in the corner okay?
Hmm?
The one over there that's scarfing down a chili dog and crying to a rerun of Young and the Restless?
Yeah, no, that's Jeb. He really.
Why does his desk tag say Buffalo?
Sorry, Jeb's his nickname. God damn.
You guys run a very strange place here, you know?
It is. It's an odd building. Okay. we
very much so.
Literally function to. There's so many things that are in here that, if it wasn't for the fact I've been working here for so long, it would probably drive me to drink. But I'll get somebody to take you all back, and we can. Again, I'll be in touch if we get anything, and of course I'd hope that you would be in touch if you find anything.
You know I will.
All right, and he holds out his hand to you to kind of shake.
I properly take it and shake it.
Okay.
I'll be nice to this guy.
Okay.
He seems genuine.
Mm-hmm. And Patience. And he kind of holds his hand out to you as well.
I'll shake it.
Okay. And he looks over at Mr. Future again and kind of gives a little, like the shiver shake. I imagine this whole time it's been like just looking up with a dumb face at him,
staring at him.
Yeah, just. Ugh.
I like that buffalo guy.
I like that buffalo.
He seems very sad.
But there is he eventually gets you guys set up with a ride back. Passing through, once you go past the gate again, everything appears from the outside to be an Amazon, a rundown Amazon distribution center.
Okay.
But we are going to go ahead and move back over to Serafin.
Okay, so I figured that at this point by now I should have arrived at the axe throwing place.
Okay, so
And,
you had.
I figure I kind of like figured my way out of it. And it's later in the day now, so I'm functioning on a higher level, a higher cognitive level. And I'm just gonna wander in and be like, "Hey, am I supposed to be here?"
Yes.
Okay, good. I felt like I was supposed to. I think I'm getting some patience-like premonitions. Something told me that I needed to be here.
Yeah, I called you, and then I texted you multiple times.
Called me mentally, and I read it in the stars. I see what you're saying.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Whatever.
That's right.
Yeah, oh my god. We need to get you to a doctor, I believe. Maybe a neurologist.
Tell me, my child, why have I been summoned?
Swear to God, if you call me that again, I will uppercut you so hard. Never mind. Breathe in, breathe out.
Imagine
all right.
Cody walks in around this and is just, well, I wasn't able to find the person who was running the radio, but I got some Slurpees from the food court. If you guys, oh shit, here, you can just have mine, Serafin. I'll go grab another one.
Sweet, thank you.
Oh no, why? Why would you do that, Cody?
Look, I want to be nice.
No, watch. He's gonna slurp it down really, really fast.
I don't want to be mean.
Get a brain freeze.
My head!
Literally, he will literally never figure it out. He will never learn. He will never learn. Anyways,
well,
thanks for asking.
Yeah.
So, why am I here, out of curiosity?
Well, hate to admit it, but I heard a song and it made me have feelings. And it's been a while since I've had feelings.
Oh my gosh, was it
like
only Talking by Enya? That song moves me to tears every time.
Okay, let me.
She's got a haunting voice, that lady.
I swear to God. Why are we friends? I don't know how we're besties, but we are. Okay.
Okay, so...
it was a bad feels, like a scared, panicky, icky, like...
Du Hast by Rammstein.
No, I actually like that song. No. It was, I don't know the name. It was, there wasn't anything in particular that made it spooky or like made me feel like the song itself didn't have anything that made me feel like bad. It was something like connected to it. I don't know. That's why we called you, because one, I was on edge and I got really worried that something bad was going to happen because it's been a while since I've gotten freaked out like that.
Okay.
So, and just in case, I wanted to, have some backup.
Okay.
And also we should figure that out because I don't want that to happen again.
Where was it coming from?
The speakers, the radio that plays throughout this. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so radio did like bad song. Okay.
Don't mind me.
Cody, do you know if there's like a particular station that this is looped into, or is it like closed off? Like, is it its own thing just that plays throughout this building?
So after he gets back, he just comes back with his own slush. He just. Oh yeah. I mean it. Probably on more than likely if it's the local country station. I think it's like 102.4 or something like that.
Okay.
But I like I can and as he's talking, Bree, because it's been a little bit of time passing for Serafin to get here.
Mm-hmm.
As he kind of is talking to you, the song comes back on. And you begin to get that same pit feeling again. Almost this time feeling slightly more tense.
Okay.
And Serafin, it's just a song.
Just a song, you say? Okay. I think
feels off to you at all.
My god, I get it. Yep, that's it. That's the one. And do you know it? I think I should, like,
I'm gonna pull up my
Shazam.
Shazam it?
Oh my god.
God damn.
Okay.
So
wow, I haven't.
Oh jeez. I mean, it's a thing.
I know. It's just been so long since I've thought of that.
All right.
Oh god.
So
yeah, we need to figure out that song, please.
Yeah,
I need to.
As you.
God, I want to smoke again.
Yeah, you're pretty well freaking out here, Bree, and Serafin. You pull out your phone, and I'm gonna because it's literally what the thing is meant to do, and I like the idea, the original idea of it. I'm not gonna make a roll for this because it's like. It would just do it. There's no reason why it wouldn't.
Damn.
That was a foolproof move. Good job.
That was yeah. It's 100% move there. After a moment of it listening to the song, it comes up. "Oh My Pretty Shadow" by Sam Williams is the name of the song and the name of the artist.
So this is a song called "Oh My Pretty Shadow" by Sam Williams from from their 2012 album.
Oh god.
Yeah. Apparently December 21st, 2012. Wasn't that the day that the world was supposed to end?
Okay. I mean, it is one of I don't know. I don't understand. It's a fairly newer song. I was worried it had a connection that, well, actually.
What are you thinking?
I thought it. I might have to ask. What? Let me think. I'm gonna ask Stormy real quick.
Mm-hmm.
What year? Do we have any idea on the year of which my brothers were?
You were 9. You say? I believe we said you were 9.
So okay, yeah. So.
And you are currently 22, right?
Mm-hmm.
So about 18. Wait, I don't think I'm doing math. I don't know math.
Oh god, with the year. Okay,
hold
on. No.
Quick, somebody do math.
Well, if it's literally okay.
It's 22.
So it was made. I mean, no, I'm 22. It's 2022. So it was made. It came out after.
Right.
Wait.
Is it?
2000. Yeah, but if it was wait, what?
Oh
no,
god,
listen.
This is the worst.
No,
we're all bad.
No, listen. If I was 10, it was. Oh god, wait. It was. Wait. Oh god. Am I second guessing myself?
No.
Wait. It came out afterwards, is what I'm basically trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Good lord, we broke her.
You broke both of us. This is the worst. Okay, 13. It was
Raven,
13 years ago.
Okay.
It was 13.
Oh god.
So it would have been 2009.
Okay, so it came out afterwards.
It's getting me now.
I'm bad at math. I'm bad at math anyways.
Listen to my voice.
I don't wanna.
And the song turns off.
irritating.
And the song turns off.
Okay. Your
everything
voice
goes
is so
fine.
irritating.
Everything
Whether or
goes-
not whether or not I'm panicking, your voice is so annoying. Okay. Sometimes.
Everything okay?
Ooh, yeah, I'm just so this song, I was worried that the song had something to do with what happened, the thing, the event, the dealio, but it came out, if it was 2012, by the way, how do you know that? But anyways, besides the point,
I think it's
it has nothing, oh, okay, well.
Okay.
It came out afterwards, so it's not that. I don't know then. I am completely at a loss for why it makes me feel like that.
I would like to read a bad situation.
I was about to.
Okay. Go ahead
Yeah.
and read a bad situation if you want. There is some fate on the board if you would like to use it. There is currently 7 past. right now, which is awesome. Which gives you the +1. There is 1 future left, which gives you the extra d6, and there are 2 present, which don't really do much in this situation. But if you would like, you can use some of those. If not, that is perfectly fine.
I would like to use a past, if I may.
Sure.
Okay.
And this past was donated to us by Kawai Poltergeist. Thank you so much, as always.
Okay, so I'm rolling 2, right?
Yep, you will do your 2d6 plus the appropriate modifier for read a bad situation.
Okay, so read a bad situation says on my end, plus sharp. So let me pull up my sheet here. And sharp-wise, I am... Alright, I got a +1 to sharp, sweet. So I rolled 2d6s, I got 8, plus 1 is 9, plus the fate is 10.
Okay,
Perfect.
and that, in that case, yep, that is a full success, which in this particular instance will give you a hold of 3, which can be spent to ask one of the following questions. What's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers here we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What is the most vulnerable to me? And what is the best way to protect the victims?
Okay.
If you act upon these, you get a +1 ongoing while the information is relevant. So.
Okay, so I get to ask, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I would like to ask, what is the biggest threat, for starters?
Based off of the context of the situation, it doesn't look like there seems to be any type of magical effect that is going on. A lot of it seems to, because you noticed as it was going on as well, I met nobody else, like it wasn't affecting anyone else. It was just affecting Bree. So it seems like the current threat right now is Bree's stress.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Everyone loves it when I'm stressed. I'm a very pleasant person when I'm stressed, I swear.
Love this.
So in that case, I'd like to ask if there are any dangers we haven't noticed.
Any dangers that you haven't noticed? Not really.
No dangers. Interesting.
There isn't any type of any odd feelings, any looking around.
The only danger is the fact that I have sharp objects near me.
Yeah. I will say the song has stopped, and that's it. That feeling has, that, or at least the base, that initial feeling of dread that the song was causing, seems to have gone away. You can feel however you want to in this situation. That is perfectly fine. I just wanted to let you know any type of effect like that.
So I guess my last question would be, what is the best way to protect the victim?
I'd say, and I know we talked about this previously, sometimes a lot of this based off of context of what's going on, sometimes can feel repetitive, but at least solidifying the information. For this, since technically the victim of the situation is Bree, and it seems to be that issue with, like, an issue with the song, probably in this particular instance, it would be a good idea to just kind of get Bree away from the possibility of her hearing that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just get
at least we know. Yeah, at least we know the name of the song, and I'll have to avoid it.
I will approach her very carefully, and just kind of like, firstly, does she have a hatchet in hand?
I will set it down in a calm and I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna throw it right. And it feels so good though to throw those things. But I'm gonna throw it at the wood. No worries.
Okay.
No worries.
All right, so I'm gonna pick the hatchet out of the target, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, kid, let me ask you a question."
I swear to God. Hell,
Hang on a second. What are you aiming at here, Serafin?
I'm just grabbing it out of the target. I'm not throwing it. I'm just holding it so that it can be used against me.
No, I was
just
just confused as to what's going. This is Cody talking to you, by the way.
I gotcha.
Just like, what's the strategy here, my man?
Well, let me ask you a question. I notice you're a bit on edge, and
Okay, from where Patience and I, we both groan wherever we are. Because
Absolutely, it's
we
almost
know that
weird
it
feeling
happened.
again.
You guys are in the Shapa Uber on the way home. Just
he made a pun.
I noticed that you're having a bit of a reaction, and it's my understanding that the songs come on twice. So, to me, that says that the DJ seems to have a proclivity to playing this song over and over. It might be that, he's going through a phase where he really likes it and he needs to hear it every so often. So, why don't you and I just leave the area? You could close up shop. We'll go to the Fix and Go. We'll raid Raven's fridge because I don't think he's there right now.
I also really would like some Arby's.
Sure, we'll grab some Arby's on the way.
Yeah.
If you want, I could make sure everything's closed up. If you guys want to head out, that'd be fine by me.
Thanks, Cody. You're
no problem,
the bestest.
Bree. I know it's getting to that 3-week mark. When do you want me to come out and move the trailer?
Oh yeah. Whenever, I guess. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I understand there's a lot going on. Just let me know, and I'll be happy to come out and make sure we get that taken care of. I'll move you wherever you need to.
Yeah. Definitely think the Wendigos are kind of figuring out that I'm still around, so we might have to go somewhere else. Yeah.
That's fine. But yeah, I'll get the shop closed up. Just here that's your hatchet. The whole point of it is to have people bring their own, so that's yours. Go ahead and take that back.
Yeah.
I'll get everything taken care of, and just be careful. Be safe, please.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to stitch up any more bunny man bites or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But
don't worry, I'm fine. Thanks, Dad.
Look, I just okay. All right, go on, go on.
Shotgun. Oh wait, no one else is with us. Damn it.
I know you called shotgun, but see, one of the seats was kind of like coming loose, so I had to take out the front seat. So you're gonna have to sit in the back all the same. But
the one time.
You will have extra legroom though, so I mean, there's that.
Fine.
All right.
Get your car fixed, man.
So, what we are going to do, I imagine we're getting to the point where everybody's going to be convening. We're getting ready close to being people convening on the Fix and Go. Real quick, Serafin.
Yes.
You, my friend, hear once more My Humps by the Black Eyed Peas playing in your pocket.
Yeah, okay. I will answer and say, we don't want any, and hang up again.
Wait, no. And
no, I'm just joking. I will answer.
I imagine you get a call again, like almost immediately after.
I'll answer and I'll say, "Choppers, this is Bree."
Oh my god.
It's
like
Serafin.
That's gotta be a.
Serafin, is that
a crime?
Is that you?
That depends. Who's asking?
It's me, Robbie.
Robbie.
So I'll like cover the receiver and look over at Bree. I'm like, do I know a Robbie?
Oh,
Serafin.
Yeah. That is a name I have been called.
The toadstool is off the log.
Sure.
No, Serafin. The toadstool is off the log.
That's good. I'm glad it's going
the
places.
Code we set up, Serafin.
We have a code, you say?
Yes. We set it up specifically for these particular situations. We set up a code. Would you?
Yeah.
God damn it. Is there?
Of course, Robbie, my good friend. How's your sister?
No, I don't have a sister, but look. Can we? Could we talk? Like I've got a bit of a, situation.
You know you're always welcome to talk to me. I'm here for you.
Yeah, well, I didn't know if there's a way, like, me and you could talk, like, alone. Because, you know, it ain't exactly the best thing to be putting stuff like this over the radio
open
waves.
to speaking alone with you, but you got to remember, I mean, like, I'm taken by Murphy.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Look, it's about... the toadstool is off the log.
Very well. The toadstool being...
The code we set up, Serafin.
Of course, of course. So, Bree, I gotta go see a man about a toadstool. You want to tag along?
You know, why not? I'm very intrigued, I think.
All right.
Look, you know the place. You know where to go. Just meet me there, and I'll see you when you get here.
Of course. I'm gonna hang up, and I'm gonna be like, I guess I know where I'm going.
Well, if he turns out to be a creep, I'll beat him up for you.
Very well. Let's go.
It's been a while since I've been able to beat someone up, so I really could use it.
I can't tell if this is Serafin just fucking with me.
Can I give him one of my hold ones for
God,
the right
right?
place?
Jesus.
God damn. Yeah, you know Robbie Serafin. He's one of your.
No, of course.
Okay, good. I'm just making sure.
I'm kind of forgetting who.
I don't remember.
Do I know Robbie?
No, I know
remember.
Robbie.
Okay.
Robbie's my contact in magical things.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He's your dark contact. He's
my dark contact. Yes.
It's on the shadier side.
On the shadier side, yes.
Yeah. So
some people call him Bob. I call him Robbie. Yes.
Wait. So have I met this individual?
Of course not. You're gonna love him. He looks he's a really skinny guy. Looks kind of like a skeleton.
Okay.
So,
why would that be? Never mind.
As you guys start making your way towards the location of your contact Robbie, I'd say we are going to go ahead and take our break so we can take a few minutes to go use the restroom, get some drinks if we want to get a quick snack. We're looking at around probably about trying to be back around 5 minutes. So it's currently 9:30, around 9:35-ish. We should be back. Those of you who are watching, now is a good time for you to go use the restroom, get a drink as well. And when we get back, we will see what's going on with all of this shit that's happening right now.
My dad.
All right, we will be back shortly, everyone. Okay, we are back. I bet you guys saw, as that slide was going through, some wonderful fan art by you guys watching, as well as some wonderful character art by a LizardBeth521. Her at should be in on Twitter. Her at on Twitter should be linked here in the chat, as well as will be linked down below whenever this video is live on YouTube. She does wonderful work. If you haven't, please go check her out and send her likes, follows, some love. I love her very much. She's great. We love wife. And if you would like to have your art submitted and featured during the break slide, please make sure to send submissions to talesfromevansborough@gmail.com or on Twitter, sending those directly at TF Evansborough. That should be down below on the screen here, as well as down below on the description when the video goes up on YouTube. We would love to have it featured. We got some really fun submissions of Arby's and Bark Bark the Aardvark. I love them so much. I'm so glad that we got those. But yeah, so with that, we are good to continue this tale. We are going to start back up with Serafin. Yes. You were on your way over to your contact, Robbie.
Okay, so I'm kind of picturing that we're nearing the noontime area, so now my mind is fully engaged.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, all right. So Robbie called me. And the toadstool is off the log. That's our code. This is bad. I gotta get there as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm. So you gun it at 30 miles per hour.
Yeah, I'm gunning it hard. I'm at 32 miles per hour.
Oh shit! The whole time it's just wobbling violently.
Yeah, it's wobbling violently, and gosh, I keep thinking to myself that one of the axles has got to break at some point before we get there.
Just the whole time, like fucking white knuckling the steering wheel with your knees kind of pressed up against it, as it normally has a tendency to do.
And in my mind, I'm just thinking this is going to be a very expensive repair. I already feel it.
And you find, following the same path that you had taken before, it's a very long, winding, like out of the way.
This doesn't help.
Yeah, it's eventually you get on. I imagine there's like this dirt road that you have to kind of make your way onto, and eventually you find this trailer out in the. Excuse me, sorry. You find a trailer out in the middle of the woods that is very. I mean, it's pretty run down. Like, it's got a lot of stuff all over. There's a really like cartoonishly large satellite on the top of it. Like, it is.
That's so tacky. Mine's way cooler.
There's no reason at all for this thing to be here, but he's got it.
He gets every channel known to man and a few channels known to chimps with that thing.
Yeah. And after he, after you guys pull up, the whole time, like the blue beetle just shaking the whole fucking way. Even when it's starting to break, it's just. You guys are greeted by the door kind of like very quickly swinging open, like it was kicked open, and are greeted by a shotgun and this man holding it. What does the man look like, Serafin? What would you say that Robbie looks like?
So Robbie is very, very skinny.
Yeah.
And he did a prison stint a while back, so that he needed to be sure that nobody messed with him. So what he did is he got a face tattoo to make himself look like a skeleton.
Okay, that's actually really cool.
He's kind of a huge wimp, though. I mean, he will back away from any confrontation. So he just looks terrifying, but is not in fact any kind of dangerous.
Okay, so he's got a skull tattooed on his face, very skinny.
Yeah, and he's very smart, though. He's very techie. He's got knowledge about a lot of different things, particularly about the more magical side of things. Now, he's never straight up told me why, but he does have it. And I have kind of this feeling that there's a lot going on there that he's not telling me. But every time that I look into his past, I reach a wall beyond which there's nothing. So, for now, all I know is he's an ally, and he's never led me astray before, so I kind of trust him.
All right.
Also, I'm fairly confident that he's more scared of me than I am of him. So,
so
I'll try not to make any sudden movements then.
yeah, as he like kicks open the door, this fucking gangly man, the skeleton or skull face tattoo, holding this 12 gauge shotgun, just like you can tell that he's just shaking. Like you can clearly see him shaking, just barely holding it up, and just looks over. Is that you, Serafin?
Hey, Robbie.
Hang on, hold on, stay right there. All right.
You know you gotta load that thing, right?
Hey, do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Do I know the Muffin Man?
Yes. It's a code, Serafin. That's the whole point of making a code.
But Robbie, like the problem with the codes is you gotta let me know what the codes are too. You can't just.
I sent you a list. I sent you a fax. I sent you the whole thing on a fax.
A fax?
Yeah. Nobody's gonna find it on a fax.
That's very true. And honestly, now that I think about it, I should have plugged that fax that you gave me in.
God damn it!
I apologize about that. That was my bad. The moment you gave it to me, I took it home and I thought to myself, I should plug this in. But then I got distracted, and it's just kind of been sitting on my table. So that's my bad. That's on me.
All right.
I literally have a shotgun out too. Like the second he kicked his door open, I'm also pointing a shotgun at him.
Look,
I should mention something that I forgot to say. Robbie does have a huge weak spot for the ladies.
Oh God, no! Why did you offer to bring me with?
So, all right. That checks out. It sounds about like you. Look, and he holds the shotgun up. I just had to make sure that you're not a changeling. Those things have been kind of rampant around here recently, and not gonna lie, it doesn't help with my state of mind.
Yeah.
Oh boy, he's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Those changelings, they get around.
Well, and that,
so,
but luckily, you sound just dumb enough to be you. So.
Yeah, they
All
would
right.
have a hard
like
time
him.
Were you
passing
followed?
off. I'm gonna say this. I do feel like if we were being followed, we would have noticed because there's very few people who would sit behind a beetle going 30 miles an hour.
So many people passed you as you were making your way here. Even in a nice West Virginian small town, people are still like, God, this guy's driving so slow.
Everyone's like, oh dang, it's that.
I don't know how you
again.
managed to pass the Billy and his friends last session, but you managed to do it. Maybe
something broke between then and now.
Maybe it's because you gunned it so hard to get past them, something ended up happening.
I don't think we were followed, Robbie. I'm pretty sure I would have noticed.
All right. Well, come on in. Watch.
Okay.
Hang on. Hang left. As he's like leading you down his driveway. Hang a bit of a left.
Okay.
Go straight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, to the right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you should be good now. Come on.
Okie doke.
Please tell me he has landmines. I can't tell if I like him or not, but like maybe.
Look,
every once in a while.
You gotta make sure. All right, I don't want any of. If you are the real Serafin, I don't want you to blow up. And plus,
Do you have any extras?
Don't want your friend to blow. Well, most of what I got's my stock. So.
Yeah, don't give her landmines, please.
I wasn't planning on giving you guys anything except for the information I called you on.
Okay,
yes, the toadstool off the log.
At least one. Come on. Please.
Look, as pretty as you are, I'm gonna have you roll manipulate someone.
Yes. And I can't wait, hold on. I need to grab my actual dice.
Yeah, you gotta get those dice.
Them dice?
Dem Cthulhu dice.
Oh my gosh. I knew I forgot something really important.
Your Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Your chalupa dice.
My chalupa.
Yo.
Yo.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, well, market experience. Look,
No, mine's for me.
as pretty as you are, I kind of need my mines in case any of them explode. But like I said, the path should be clear for you guys. So, come on in. Huh.
Oh,
All right.
I don't. I like him less now.
As he goes, kind of sauntering back into his trailer as he gestures for you guys to come in.
Okay, so I will move into the trailer.
All right. You go in.
And
sorry. Go ahead.
I just was gonna say, like, as soon as I step in, I was like, "Wow, I haven't been here in a while." It's the same.
It's exactly the same. It is unruly as all get out. There is it is absolute chaos inside of this. It's a one person trailer. Like it's not too far off of it's a bit bigger than yours, Bree.
Mm-hmm.
But like it's clearly only meant to fit one person in it. It is made for function, but it is full of different papers and books, and it's got this funny how you were saying like the corkboard earlier for Serafin. Yours was more center focused on something you are looking for.
Mm-hmm.
He has one that's just absolute nonsense. Like,
So are you talking like Charlie?
yeah, it's like
conspiracy
yeah.
theory type deal?
Yeah,
Alright, cool.
it's like Serafin's has a corkboard that clearly has a destination and like a collation. His does not. Like, it goes from like Bigfoot spotted in Massachusetts all the way to like aliens stole my cat, stuff like newspaper clippings like that. Like, it's all over the fucking place.
I love it.
Yeah. So he goes and closes the door behind you guys, and there's about 10 different locks that he's got on. He just starts going at all of them. Okay, do you guys want some tea? I've got some if you guys wanted. Sorry, I'm not that used to having people. I called you, but I'm not. Look, you know what I mean. I don't see you guys too often. Well, especially not you. But
I have a name.
Sorry.
But Serafin is not good at introducing people. I am Bree Storm. What's up?
Hey, how you doing? My name's.
Ask her about her axe throwing thing.
What about your axe throwing?
Yeah, ask her about it.
I don't.
Oh my god.
I'll ask you about it.
I throw them, and I've gotten really good at it. You want to see?
I don't. I mean, I believe you.
Wow. Okay.
I don't there's not a lot of room in here to throw an axe, so.
I don't need a lot of room. I'm very, very good at aiming and stuff.
All right. My name. You know what? We'll move on. My name's Robbie. Robbie Mosley. So, you.
Cool.
Serafin. I called you because I needed a bit of help.
Right. Yeah. The toadstool and all.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
You know Matt, right? You remember Matt?
Of course.
He was kind of, we'll just say, on a mission for me.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sorry.
Now, what kind of mission are we talking here, Robbie? Are we talking...
One of my... He like kind of winks, like, my missions. All right.
Gotcha. I look over at Bree and just kind of give her like a subdued shrug.
Like...
Okay.
And he's been gone for a few days now, and I was hoping that
okay,
you guys might be able to help find him with your little private investigator capabilities.
Of course. Now, so here's what I have to ask you.
Yeah, what's up?
Looking into this, am I going to find things that I don't want to find?
I mean, well, I don't exactly know. Like, that's the whole point of me asking you to come, because I don't know where he's been. Like, he was on one of my...
Well, what I mean is, Robbie.
Yeah.
Robbie.
Yeah.
You've been to prison.
Yes.
Am I going to find something very illegal that's going to get me implicated in things that you might not want to be implicated in?
You won't find anything more than 5 years worth of a prison sentence.
Cool.
All right. 5 years is my cutoff. Okay, I'll let it slide this time.
Okay, my interest is piqued. Let's go.
But hopefully, if everything went okay, I mean, well, then again, I'd say if everything went okay with him, then he'd probably be back. But he's been, like I said, he's been out, and I have not heard any sign nor skitter of him in the area.
Okay.
I haven't exactly gone out too much because, you know, I gotta stay safe and
Of course.
indoors. You know, and he kind of like shakes his leg. I imagine he's got like an ankle bracelet on, probably.
All right. The things are starting to make a lot more sense now. Okay, so Matt disappeared. Now, the first thing that I would want to find out is where did you send him? Where do I start looking?
Yeah. His route should have taken him through probably the he hang on a second.
Okay.
Goes and looks at like this ledger that he's got set up. It looks like his route would have taken him through to... Supposed to meet up at the Walmart on 79.
Got it.
But outside of Sutton. So it would have been out of town, but last place I heard of anything, he was getting ready. He called me a few nights back saying he was going to take a stop. I think he said something about a hotel, getting a hotel.
Okay.
But let's see, on that route, closest hotel would have probably been, it looks like Evans Inn, right on the outside of town.
Evans Inn, right outside of town. Got it. So, all right, and I'll start looking there. And so you mentioned that he hadn't checked in a while. Obviously, that there's reason for concern off that alone, but I don't. It puts me on edge whenever you say that he hasn't checked in a while. How long is a while?
That's about 3 days. Been the last time I heard from him. Once he said he was going off, I tried to check back in with him the next day, and nothing.
Okay, got it. Very well. In that case, I'll look into it right away.
Well, I really appreciate it, Serafin, and if you help me out with this, I think we'll kind of. Well, I'll owe you, for sure.
Okay. Yeah. No. 100%. Yeah. That's 100. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say we'd be settled out, but then I remembered that incident back about 2 years ago, and realized, nope, I owe you more. So we're
exactly.
So.
Very much more. You're right.
But you definitely have my greatest appreciation from the bottom of my heart.
Okay.
And if you need something smuggled out of Evansborough, I could definitely get it for you.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Are you a cop? You legally have to tell me if you are a cop.
Nope. But
She is 100%. Don't believe her. She's wearing a wire.
I just like look over at Serafin. I'm like, I will hurt you.
Wearing a wire.
I'm just gonna like play along.
Yup. I'm absolutely a cop. Now give me your landmine. Please.
I'm really sorry. I can't hand over the land. Like if I give you one now, that's one less later for when the changelings show up. All right.
All right. Well, how about this?
That one may mean the matter of life and death for me one day.
All right. Well, how about you think about getting me one?
I mean, I've thought about it. Definitely.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I can trade you someday. I'll keep you in mind. Okay.
I appreciate it. Well, Serafin, once more, if you need me, I'll call you. And remember, this one, toadstools off the log.
Right.
And
of course.
Oh, where did my grandmother go? All right.
Right. Yes.
Look, you need to set up the fax machine when you get back to your place. And
clearly, yes, I need to set up the fax machine.
Give me a call back. Say, wee woo, and I'll know I need to send it again, all right?
Understood. Yeah, we'll 100%.
Hey, Robbie, you like Arby's by chance? Are you a fan?
I mean, it's all right. Like, it's Arby's. Like,
never mind.
I've Uber Eats'd it a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go start looking for Matt, Bree. It sounds like he might need our help in getting back to here with whatever the heck he's been doing this past couple of days.
Yeah. All right. Remember, he goes and unlocks the doors for you. Remember going out. In your case, it's going to be left, forward, right, and then forward, and then you should be able to get your car from this angle.
Of course. Left, forward, left, and then forward. Got it.
Yep. And then
what?
It's the opposite the other way when you come in.
Got it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll just drag Serafin with me the right way.
Yeah. There we go. All right. Thank you, Serafin. Remember, I'll owe you big this one.
I swear, Serafin, get him to give me landmines, please.
Of course, as soon as I figure out what the heck the codes are.
It's a fax. It's not that hard.
No, I understand that it's the fax, but I don't know what they mean. I guess I'll plug it in when I get home, and we'll go from there. But that being said, I am gonna assume that the toadstool being off the log is a bad thing, and Robbie is not generally known for dealing with savory types, so we might want to start looking into this sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about that man.
Yeah, same.
I don't know. He seems kind of cool, and then he seems not cool, and then he seems cool.
He seems kind of cool.
Know.
Then he didn't give me a landmine. Now I don't think he's
so
cool.
I'm a little bit. No one says no to me.
I'm under the impression that it's likely that he makes up these codes and just doesn't tell people what they are. So, like, he expects that people who are in the know should know, but in order for people who are in the know to know, then this has to be put out into the know, you know?
I kind of know, actually, because I know someone very similar. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should 100% start looking into this as soon as possible. We should call Raven.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him.
The thing is,
at all.
He might be able to, I don't know, trace Matt's steps. Using his computer skills, see if he can kind of pull up his debit card transactions or something.
Well, maybe he can look into recent people that have checked into the inn. What was it?
I was gonna say, yeah.
I was only listening part-time, like part
Yeah,
of the time.
100%. What we should do is we should start with the first lead that he gave us, which is Evan's Inn, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, we should definitely go there first. But yeah, let's call Raven all the same and see what's up.
Yeah.
All right. So you call set it up, Serafin. Raven, once you guys are home at this point, back kind of settled in, I imagine. Was there anything you guys would want to do after the interaction with Agent Loomis? You guys get back home and
Well, I feel like for the most part, because of the situation, I kind of let Patience do whatever she was doing, and I'm just kind of sitting there and staring at my computer wallpaper that literally just says user 1673, it wasn't an accident.
It's like the screen cap of that conversation.
Yeah, it's just the screen. That's literally my wallpaper on my computer.
Yeah.
It's just that screen cap. I'm just staring at it and trying to think about the whole thing because of what happened with the Sherpa people, as Serafin would say.
Oh yeah.
So really, she's in there probably watching Iron Man 3. And I'm just kind of staring and thinking.
All right.
And thinking.
Yeah. Oh, I get you. This is the closest in 3 months that you have gotten any information on what's happened. At least, but it still feels like nothing. Feels like you.
Right. So my mind's just sitting there thinking, like, should I contact him? 1673. Should I message him? Should I find him? I don't know.
You could try. What would you like to do? Or do you
I
just
think
wanna
I would
sit
like
and simmer on it.
I think I would like to open my super secret encrypted messaging app.
Yeah, the generic darkwebchatbox.com.
Yeah, just dark web instant messenger.
Dark web instant messenger.
And I pull it up and I send a message of saying, I would like to have a conversation with you about the incident if you ever have time.
So you send out the message.
Mm-hmm.
And after about maybe 30 seconds or so, you see that user 1673 is typing. Mm-hmm. And it posts out, after a little bit of typing, a message just, have you gotten any more information? Have you found anything else out?
Okay. And I respond with, possibly. Obviously something supernatural, something potentially being, I guess it was injected, right? That was what it looked like, injection spots, was that correct?
Yes, there were some types of injection spots of some mysterious purple liquid.
Purple. Right. So I mentioned potential injection of purple liquid into supernatural beings. I'm going to assume 1673 has some knowledge of this, because knowledge supernatural, since he knows it wasn't an accident. So I kind of messaged that, like a very, very quick, very brief summary of the situation that Loomis explained to me.
Okay. And you'll see that user 1673 is typing, and it's like, I imagine it's kind of short, like injection ? And then like dots.
Yeah.
It messages back. I haven't. You see, you tell him about how it was an elf that clearly was no longer an elf.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like elf, or like injection, purple liquid ? Aggressive elf that was no longer calmer. Yeah.
Yeah. Something is mutating them.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good way to put it.
That's he replies back.
Oh, that's what he says.
Like it's a question. It's a question mark. Like something is mutating them ?
Right now, it would appear so.
And user 1673 is typing and says, well, you know I want to help you as much as I can. I will look into this and see what I can find. But... And then, like, it stops. Like, this is the typing and stops for a second. Just... Don't always trust the Shapa agent.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
And... Shit, I dropped something. My ring fell off my finger. Sorry. So, yes.
Okay.
Um,
Interesting conversation there.
Yeah.
I feel like my conversation with him is typically like almost like coworkers there, like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, thank you, and I'll keep you informed.
Mm-hmm. And this was that the moment of he has that telling you. Yep, him confirming he'll try to continue looking into it and just essentially saying like, don't tell him everything.
Okay.
Maybe.
Now that's gonna weigh heavy in my mind. Thanks. It's one of those permanent things where it's like, don't tell him everything. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You're probably right.
Okay. Whatever you say.
It's been a long morning. I haven't had coffee yet.
But a coffee. I'm out of milk. Again.
Sorry.
But after a bit, after that conversation, a little bit of time passing of you sitting, you get a phone call from Serafin.
All right, and I answer it. And I say, how did he answer it earlier? Oh. Hey, what's up, Murphy?
Hi, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
I deserved that. Anyways, how's it going, Serafin? You sound more mentally sane.
Yeah, it's something about waking up before noon. I mean, it feels barbaric to me to do anything like that. I would like to meet the person who decided that a workday should begin at 7 in the morning for no particular reason. I want to talk.
Honestly,
you know?
same.
Yeah.
Ew. Mornings are gross.
Mornings are gross. But that said, hey Raven, I might have come across something. It might be nothing, but an associate of mine seems to be missing. I was wondering if you might be willing to help us out on this case. Usually I know that we only go after the big spookies, but chances are, we might be able to close this one super easy and with a lot less, deep wounds than we normally do.
It's not fun.
Yeah.
What's going on with it?
Disappeared or stopped checking in roughly about 3 days ago. I was wondering if you could run a tracking on his cell phone number, on his bank accounts, and see if we can get an idea for where he's been.
I mean, I could start with that. What? Sorry.
Yeah, but we have an idea of where he should be right now, or where he should be checked in. So we were gonna go look into that. But knowing where he has been in the past might give us an idea as to where he could be going in the future, in the off chance that he's not there.
Sure. Where is he supposed to be, if I may ask?
Evans Inn, run by Evan Burrows.
And there goes the exclamation mark above my head. The
Boing.
Evans, the Metal Gear Solid, boing. Yeah. The Evans Inn of Evansbourogh.
Right.
Oh boy. So Patience had one of her, things. Whatever we're calling them nowadays. And
Coffee?
No, her visions, her dreams, whatever you want to call them.
Oh, she still wants to be a doctor?
God damn.
I don't think that that's a bad dream to have. I just feel like we tell too many kids that they should be doctors. If everyone in the world is a doctor, then who does all the other things?
If everyone in the world is super, no one will be.
Can you put me on speaker for just a moment?
Sure. On speaker.
Hey, Bree, could you please hit him for me?
Yep, gotcha.
Thanks.
Wait, it's dangerous.
I just slug him in the shoulder, really, like, good.
It's dangerous to hit someone driving 30 miles an hour.
You can
think
tell
it'll be
that
alright.
somebody has no regard for their life or the lives of anyone else when they punch a driver.
Absolutely. I feel like I could run faster than this, but I'm lazy.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyways, Patience had one of her vision things that she has, and it involved
Oh.
the Evans Inn of Evansbourogh.
Ooh.
There was a man that was, I'm assuming, dead. She said that he looked like he was burned in a nice blue shirt with a cigarette that had burned out, like he'd been there for a while.
Okay, wait. You have a
But-
blue shirt, but
Yeah.
you don't smoke. So
That's
it's probably
true.
not you.
Almost
No
literally
worries.
what I said.
Weird.
But she said that her vision was on the 14th. It was dated, which is really weird to have visions that show you the date. Like it's almost like she's watching a TV show.
Yeah, it was on the news. Like, we'll say
Yeah,
it was on the
I was
news
about
when
to
she
ask,
mentioned
how
it.
did she know the date? What was?
Yeah, we'll say it was
The
on, it was on
vision
the news.
starts with like on the 14th.
On the 14th. Yeah, it was on. I've been thinking about different ways of like actually cleverly
Right.
showing that it was like X date. That way, also I don't want like that way. There's no confusion of it's going to happen. It's going to happen later versus it's going to happen.
I had to act like I didn't know. You know, like
Yeah.
how the
I-
hell?
Oh no, I make sense.
I just feel like it's like coming soon to the Evansborough Inn. or the Evans-
And I was about to,
Unfortunately.
this summer.
Death of a smoker.
Anyways,
Not-
she said in the dream the news showed the 14th, so I'm having to assume that we got 2 days, but I mean, she said it looked like it had been a while, so this guy could be dead already if he's your friend.
Oh, goody.
Crap. Well,
That said, I mean, I could probably figure out what room he's in,
okay,
assuming
please
the
do.
Evans Inn has a computer.
I mean, yeah, I think they upgraded from a Rolodex last I checked.
Well, look, some places in this town don't take credit cards, so
Right.
I mean, I could definitely try to find that. All right.
All right.
Okay.
What action would that be, Stormy? By the way, just
Um,
I have to ask that because I'm not really sure which one that is.
So what I will say for this.
Do we have Matthew's last name, by the way? Did
Yeah,
we
that's
ever
actually
get
good.
that?
Well, you
I'd say that if you were somebody that you were, because you clearly knew him, you would know that his name is Matt Thorne. Matthew Thorne is his full name. So that would be the name that you would know him by.
yeah, he's Matty Thorne.
Matty Thorne.
Yeah, like, Matt is short for Maticalo, I think.
No.
He's very-
It's Matthew. It's Matthew.
Oh, is
Raven,
it?
look for Matthew Thorne.
Yeah, Matthew Thorne. Thorne is short for Thornberry.
Damn it!
Oh god.
You do realize if you give me wrong information, I'm not going to be able to find it, right?
Fine. Whatever Bree says, she remembers names well.
Anyways,
Not really.
so what I was saying was, so which action would that be?
That would more than likely, in this particular instance, be investigating a mystery.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's my question too, since I'm like deep web hacker kind of person. Like, what exactly? Like, so I guess investigate a mystery. Okay.
Yes, that would in this particular instance, it sounds like you're wanting to investigate a mystery because you are trying to utilize this to figure out his whereabouts and whatnot.
Okay. So
Go ahead and roll plus sharp for me.
yes, sir. And I roll, and I gets the 11 plus 2.
Ooh, nice. That is a 10 plus, which means you can hold 2. And remember, a lot of these questions are based off of the context of like what you're given in the
Right.
situation. So go ahead and ask your, in this particular instance, that is considered a full success, and you get to hold 2, which can be spent to ask one of the following questions. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here?
So since this isn't a creature, if I said where did it go, am I talking about Matt?
Yes, you can't, because this is what you're asking these questions in the context of Matt. So, yeah,
Okay.
you can definitely ask where did it go. That would be talking about him.
Yeah, so in the context of figuring out where, like, if he checked into the hotel already / what room he's in, I would ask where did it go.
Sure.
Or where did he go?
So yeah, as you kind of get onto your stuff and start checking his card history, I imagine getting a first and last name for you is a pretty good, like, that you can get a lot of information off of that.
Right, first, last name, and city. Come on now.
Yeah. You know how many zip codes we have in Evansborough? 3. Okay.
It's a big city.
Yeah. It's a decent, like, it's mostly, it's a lot of forest, but there's but yeah, so what you gather is it looks like his credit card trails across through several spots in town. There seems to be, like, gas stations, food places, definitely an Arby's. And
Of course.
yeah, it looks like his last credit card activity was at the Evans Inn of Evansborough, LLC.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Limited liability, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So that looks to be that was where his last location, at least of credit card activity, was.
Okay. So yeah, just to tell you guys, it does look like he did check into the inn. Is there anything else you need to know? Because I can look at least one more thing up here while we're waiting.
What was the last thing he had to eat?
Arby's.
Arby's.
I can tell you that right now. I'm looking right at it, my
I
man.
was looking. It was literally right before he went to the restaurant. Right before he went to the hotel.
He went to Arby's and then went to Chili's, and now he's at the hotel.
Then he went to Chili's. Then he went to the hotel.
This guy eats a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Munchies will do that.
Old Munchy Matty.
Old Munchy Matty.
Yeah, he likes to chow down.
I'd say he spent $27 at Arby's and then $46 at Chili's.
Jesus, that is okay. Anyways, what room is he in?
Yeah, that might be a little more complicated. I mean, I could try to. I mean, I'm guessing I still want to investigate a mystery. Would that be a what's being concealed? I mean, I don't know. I like these questions, but at the same time, it's like I don't know which one answers that.
No, I get you.
What happened here? I don't. Maybe.
Well, okay, I could see that too. Like, what happened as he checked in? That's gonna require me to, like, compromise their network, though.
Yeah. I'd say for this, what you would be able to. I'm trying to see think of what all would be able to be gotten with it. Mostly. In the context of what happened here being what happened after he had checked in. I know we already stated there's no more activity on his card. However, I don't know if there would be a realistic way of figuring out, like, the room number just by that information.
Right. I mean, like, that actually require, like, compromising that network.
Yeah. It might. What I'll say is, if you want, you can definitely keep that hold. And if we want, what we can do is, I would say you would probably have to go and... Oh! That's not a bad suggestion. In the chat, someone suggested security cameras.
Ooh.
That's not a bad idea.
They're one. Okay, so
I'd say
I'm guessing hold.
Yeah, you could still use one of those holds on that with that idea.
Kind of surprised a place like that has security cameras, but
it's a decent sized hotel. It's like right on the outside of town, right off the highway. Like there's a bunch of they get a fair amount of business there. Like I'll say what
Sorry, they get business because no one wants to stay in Evansborough.
Yeah, like everybody's trying to like, okay, this is on my way through and out of Evansborough. So I'd say in that case, what happened, we'll say that you saw, at least from where the cameras are, I'll say there's not super too many, but you clearly see him checking into the front desk, watching the cameras. You see this man on the cameras who is wearing a blue shirt. So it definitely looks like our dude as far as the shirt.
Well, plus I would be able to know the transaction time.
Yeah, walking up to the front desk, talking to one of the clerks. You notice during this there are a couple of people, like other people, like coming up to the line that don't look very happy. Can't really hear any of their words, but you can clearly tell like they're like waving their arms about and whatnot. But he eventually is given his key from the clerk and walks up. And you don't see him come back down. Like you see him going up. I imagine there is the one that's. Excuse me. There's the one that one in the elevator essentially.
Right.
And you see him leaving it, but you do not see him after that. Don't see him getting on there. You don't see him leaving anywhere. Because a lot of it's on, like, the first... I imagine a lot of it's on the first floor.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
so how many floors is this hotel?
What I will say with that, it would be 7.
Oh, it is a
7.
big place.
It's a decent-sized place.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Wow.
It's like 20% of the income for the city.
Yeah. It's a
Okay.
lot of reasons.
I worked in a hotel and was literally like 2 floors.
Yeah.
Run down dinky place. Anyways, okay.
Do I see what number? Because you said the camera's in the elevator, correct?
Correct.
Do I see what number he pressed, or approximately?
Say from the angle, probably not.
Okay, fair enough.
Because I imagine it's like pointing from like the corner down towards him, so it would probably not be able to see it, at least from there.
All right. Well, I can tell you guys that he definitely did check in. He was at the desk. He got the key. He got into the elevator, but unfortunately the hotel doesn't have cameras down the hallways. All I could see was the elevator and the front desk, so I can't tell you what room he's in. I can't tell you what floor he's on, but I can tell you he's definitely there. He hasn't come back down yet.
Okay, understood.
I guess we're going to the inn.
I guess we're going to the inn.
You're going to have to be that charismatic man that you are, Serafin.
You know how I do.
Or we could just threaten them.
Or, instead of charisma, yes, we can use our aggression.
Mm-hmm.
It's entirely up to you. However you want to do it, just if
Guess
I
we
need
can
to
start off nice.
If I need to get rid of some security footage, please tell me with
of
at
course.
least a few hours in advance. I mean, I can do it, but just saying.
Serafin's just like, oh, so hey, what are you guys doing today? You want to go investigate a mystery? Hey, Raven, do you want to find a dead guy?
You know, we all kind of know that Patience has a way with convincing people. Maybe instead of me punching something, you can bring the scary little child who I love so much, please don't hurt me, down here to convince someone to tell us where this person is. Maybe, possibly, just saying.
Patience, do you want to go with Serafin and Bree to possibly find the dead guy you saw?
Dead bodies? Yes, go!
Looks like we'll be waiting for you.
Sweet. Let's do this.
And Patience, I imagine you hear, like Mr. Future kind of like, after you're like, dead bodies, perks up and just like, yeah, dead bodies, get them. But,
Yum.
I will say, he has been pretty quiet since you left the left the area before. Once you guys kind of reached that threshold of Shappa, he kind of like he got very quiet and like he didn't really talk the time that you were there. But now that you have left and gotten back, he is back to being his like normal self.
Yeah, I had some questions
What's up?
for Mr. Future.
Huh?
Because I noticed that there seemed to be a disconnect between us. So, could you still hear what was going on?
Yes. I heard everything that happened.
Do you know about the purple stuff? Do I need to investigate something?
That I do not. That place gave me a feeling that I did not want to be found out.
I didn't like it either.
Too many pencil pushers.
Reminds me when I used to work at the insurance agency.
But
Sorry.
you know what could help? Could, hypothetically, burn it down. Just
right.
Just saying. No more uneasy feeling if it's gone.
No, you and I, we think alike. Works.
They can't stop all of us.
They won't shoot a kid.
They won't shoot a kid.
Imagine Raven.
You don't know Shappa.
Raven overhearing her, like, giggling to herself and, like, talking, and he's just like, oh, God, sometimes.
She's just, you're right, and starts giggling. You know what? I'll just let it be.
Yeah.
Smile and
Oh,
wave, boys. Smile and wave.
That kid and her imagination.
So, after some time, you guys catch up and are able to head your way over to the Evansbourogh Inn. We'll smash cut to there. It's probably at this point, after everything that's been going on today, it's close to like around 7 p.m. Like it's a lot been going on today.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of traveling and whatnot. Just goes to about 7 p.m. And you guys get there, and it's a decent sized building. It's not super wide, but it's very tall. But
Ooh, is it Victorian style? Sorry.
you know, yeah, I like it. I like that idea. It could be a
Hell
little
yeah.
bit of a Victorian style hotel. So it's like maybe rows of like 5 wide on each side probably, and then tall. It's about 10 rooms per floor. It's a decent, like, it's decently sized up. So it's still like 70 rooms. But I imagine it's not super wide. It's just pretty tall. You guys, you guys walk in. It's got a nice sign on the door. That's the redundant name of Evansbourogh Inn of Evansbourogh, or Evans Inn of Evansbourogh. But hey, we love it. We love to see it.
Redundancy is hilarious.
Yes. If I learned anything from the American Dodgeball Association of America,
Yes.
You guys get in, and there is the front desk. It looks like a nicer kind of. I like this the idea of it having this Victorian aesthetic to it. So it looks nice and older, still well kept up, but older. At least at
potentially creepy.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
The lobby is. It clearly they know what theme they're going for, and they're kind of sticking with it. But you guys get in there to see the front desk currently empty. And it looks like there's nobody in front of you at the desk. So if you guys want, you guys could go up, or what would you guys like to do?
Is there a dingy bell thing?
Of course there's a dingy bell.
Of course.
Like,
I'm gonna
take me for?
What do you take this establishment for?
I'm running to it before Serafin gets to it, and I will ding it.
I imagine
one
all
time.
three of you. I imagine all three of you, except for Raven, probably are just running for the.
Yes. I will punch a child, but then again I won't because Mr. Future scares me.
I will punch a child, but not this one.
Yeah. She's good. She's good stuff. Good people.
Yep. So you guys bolt and just ding, and this man comes from this man comes around the corner, around this little back room. He's got a this standard like white shirt and tie situation going on. He looks to be on the older side, but he's like nice, standing up straight, smile on his face. Hello, how can I help you?
Are you Evan? Are you the Evan? You got a nice place here.
You see that his name tag is Jake.
Damn it! Wait, did you used to work at State Farm?
I probably did it. Yeah, I mean, I did it. Something. How did you know? He's wearing khakis.
Oh God. Yeah. Just wondering. Random question.
Just,
totally.
Are you
no
the
idea.
Evan? Name tag says Jake.
Name tag says Jake. How's your sister?
How's your sister doing?
Oh no.
Oh, we are absent-minded today.
Oh, it's fine.
It's gonna be especially weird if his sister works at Arby's. I mean, we just went full circle.
It all comes back to Arby's.
She still works at State Farm, but she's thinking about getting a job at Arby's.
Mm-hmm. How can I help you all? You looking for a room?
Yeah, we're looking. Hey, listen, Jake.
Yes.
Evan.
Jake.
Jake. Question mark. My name.
That's my name.
Yeah. It is in fact, and it is a nice name. I had a sister named Jake once, in a dream.
Damn it.
I'm an orphan.
All right. I don't ask questions. Did you guys need a room, or did
You just asked a question. Sorry.
Sorry, I asked that one question. That's about it.
So listen, Jake.
Yes.
Jake, my man, mi amigo.
You can see that he's like got his hands like under the desk. You don't know what he's doing, but his hands are clearly under the desk.
He's gonna push the panic button. He's gonna push the panic button.
Or he's got a gun.
Or he's
I'm gonna aim to
Just stay back. I'm kidding.
So I'm working on manipulate someone here.
What would you like to do? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to say?
So I'm gonna slip him 100. Hold on. I'm broke. I'm gonna slip him a 50.
Did you get my wallet?
I'm gonna slip him a 50, and basically I'm trying to manipulate him into telling me where which room was Matt's.
Oh well, that I would like you to roll plus charm, please.
Okay, I do have a +1 to charm. Oh, can I use a fate?
Oh, that's right. We have fate on the board. You do have 6 past, which is the +1, and 1 future left, which is the extra d6.
For sure, a past, 100%.
For sure, a past. We are going to take 1 past off the board, which this one was actually given to us by the audience. Which what I
Aw. audience.
Yes, I figured out a way to calculate audience views into being able to give us some fate. That way you guys can still participate in it. It's not to the same extent and level as a direct donation, but it still helps. So if you guys, whenever you get these, share the streams and share the videos when they come out on YouTube. Everything helps with adding more fate to our players.
Yay.
Nice.
Thanks.
Yes. So we are going to go to 5.
Okay, so rolling.
Yes. Make that roll.
Okay, so that's a 4. Plus my charm, it's a 5. And plus the fate is a 6.
So.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You slide the 50 over, and he
Oh no.
He picks it up. Is like, well, that information is typically confidential, but this is enough to cover a room for you for the night if you needed.
So, let me ask you this. Would you please rent us the room that my friend Matico Thornberry is staying in?
You mean the room next to it?
Yeah, the room next to it, of course.
I don't think he'll rent us the same room.
I would like to rent the room next to him, yes.
Well, I can get you a room for sure. Something about something seems a little fishy about this situation. Like, I'm okay with giving you guys a room because money is money. But
the child.
Yes.
You see, Mr. Matt is a good friend of my uncle's here, and he's bad with words. We want to throw him a surprise party because he hasn't been here in a long time, and he doesn't know that his brother's here either. So, with his uncle and brother and friend, we just want to give him a good surprise, and this is the only place that we know he'll be. So if I can try to manipulate someone.
So I'd say you definitely can. For what has already happened, I'm going to give you a -1 to this roll.
Oh shit.
You can definitely try, but it is going to be difficult given what's already happened and the failure with Serafin.
I'm only fishy because, I do sushi chefing on the side. Being a private eye doesn't pay a lot.
If that's the case, I would like to do a help out.
Sure. How would you like to help out?
With the help out.
Yeah. What are
roll
you?
plus goal.
No, I get you.
Help
What are you?
so...
What are you doing to help out? Is what I'm asking. Sorry.
Sure. Basically, just reiterating, begging it, being like, we haven't seen him in several years. It's,
gotcha.
This man is really hard to find.
Yeah.
We caught wind that he's in town. We know he's staying here. I lost my father recently.
Oh my.
So family to me means everything.
I'm like, you lost your father? Your sister will be devastated.
For those of you watching, that was from our Patreon exclusive episode. It was a great two Patreon exclusive episodes. If you want, consider following us on Patreon to get access to those exclusive content. Should be linked down below on YouTube and in the chat whenever it pops up. But
anyway, so
yes,
family is everything.
Family is everything.
So if we could just make this work, it's been a very difficult day.
Okay.
In general.
All right.
So.
Go ahead and roll plus cool and patience roll plus charm with a -1.
Okay.
My cool is a -1 too.
Oh God.
Nope. We're gonna make this work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna be Never mind.
I believe in you.
Wait,
mind.
what do I have to roll again?
Plus
Never
charm.
mind.
Plus charm, and it's already a negative.
Yeah, it's still a negative.
Okay.
I rolled a 4.
No. Well, get to mark experience.
I tried. I'm sorry.
It's a 6, and my charm is 0. So.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Well,
Wow.
market experience.
Y'all, we need to work on our stories.
I will say that is 3 failures on this. I am going to take a bit of a hard move here. And he's just okay, something, and he sits down the 50 and like slides it back over. Something ain't right here. I think I'm gonna have to ask you all to leave the premises.
Bree, hit him!
I mean, I was legit about to be like,
Oh god.
can
This is a business step.
yeah. I do not care.
Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure that if we get in trouble, Murphy will get us out of it. She's got a thing for me, as you know.
You can think that.
I'm not
Can I
going
at
to prison
least,
tonight.
Like, can I at least like try to? Fine. I just want to beat someone up a little, but he's old, so like, I don't know. I guess I should have morals and stuff.
He's this whole time after he's like, as he's told you, like asked you guys to leave, you could clearly see he's got his hand like kind of staying where it was.
Wait a minute.
Speaking
of Murphy,
He's going to hit the panic button. I think we should exit the building.
All right.
fine.
Very well. You've won this round, Evan.
Jake.
But we'll be back, and in greater numbers.
It's been nice
Jake,
to meet you. Sorry,
we
for
won't
that.
be back, Jake. Don't worry. We won't. No, just
Have a wonderful night.
I actually
You too.
really like your place. Hope I'm not banned. It's kind of cute. I like Victorian styled stuff.
Well, I'll say that for the sake of it, you didn't threaten to hit him.
No, I would
so-
never.
So
He's
he's just like,
Ish.
all right, have a great night.
Eh,
okay.
okay.
All right,
So
you guys walk out of the.
now we're
Yeah.
reconvening in the parking lot here.
What would you
All
like
right, guys.
to do?
We screwed that one up bad.
No
Jeez.
kidding.
I mean, he's got a. I guess it's kind of nice to know he won't tell anyone.
Yeah, this
In
is no
case-
old folks home situation, right?
Yeah, that was really easy to. Anyways,
Guys, I think I have an idea.
All right. I mean, it's better than what's happened already, so let's go.
Do you guys know how to start a fire?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent.
I
And
might.
what happens when you start a fire?
People exit.
Somebody pulls the fire alarm. Yes, exactly. So we're going to pull the fire alarm. Everybody
way-
exits the building. We sneak in. We take a look at the ledger book. And that way we find out where he's at.
Actually, not a bad
Before
idea.
we do that,
Yep.
Wouldn't
Maybe.
he exit the building as well?
Who?
The guy we're looking for, my friend.
Yeah.
Wouldn't Matt also exit the building? Couldn't we just talk to him then, since you know him?
Well, true, but I thought you said that Patience dreamt that he died.
We may have 2 days. If he doesn't exit the building, we know there's a problem, right?
Indeed.
This is a
And
2-level
it's-
plan.
Okay, yeah.
All right,
And
we know
I-
that he's not answering his phone, but yeah, I guess that's a way to do it. So we're gonna pull the fire alarm. We're gonna see if he exits, and if he does not in fact exit, then we will sneak in, catch the ledger book, and find out where he's at.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
That's an option.
What would you guys?
So,
oh, I'm
Patience,
Sorry,
patience,
yes.
patience. Come hither, my child.
Okay.
Okay.
Come close to Uncle Serafin. Listen. All of us here are not minors, and if we are caught pulling a fire alarm, we could go to prison. However, you fall in that sweet spot to where they'll give you a slap on the wrist.
oh my god.
How you've thought
So
of
you're
that?
saying I have
I'm s-
permission to do this?
100%. I give you 100% permission.
Yep, he's definitely giving you 100% permission to burn the place down.
Yes, he is.
All right, so go thither, my child.
Hang on. Don't leave it open-ended with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
She does like fire. We just want you to pull the alarm.
I know how we can get her in.
Oh.
Okay.
As I slowly
sorry.
put the lighter back in my pocket.
So,
okay.
Where did
You're
you
not
get
supposed
that?
to carry that.
Carry what?
Also, how did you...
Turtle.
Don't worry about it.
Don't. Is that mine?
I know we were kicked out, but so my idea is this. Bree, if you could take her in and just tell the front desk she needs to use the restroom. She's a kid, she can't hold it. Since you were the only one that didn't scare the guy, which is kind of ironic considering. Maybe if you could just be like, hey, I know they were idiots. We're not staying. The kid needs to use the restroom. We have a brand new car. We can't risk it. You know, he doesn't know what car we drove, so...
We got a brand new car. Wheel falls off. No, that'll buff out.
Right.
Just a thought. If she can get into the rest... Because, I mean, they probably have a public restroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
It's a nice place.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, Patience, start doing your potty dance.
Okay.
Okay. I do also want to let you know, and make sure to remind you, Raven, you still have your 2 hold.
Oh. Well, in that case...
Of man with the plan.
Well, I just gave him a plan. I feel like I should... Okay, my thoughts are if we can go through with this mission and get people out of the building, I think that'd be a good point in time to be exactly where we need to be if he exits the building.
Okay. Sure. All right.
Thoughts, guys? Is that a good idea?
Yeah, because I think that with all the movement, that maybe somebody that's short on the counter side can grab a ledger.
All right.
And someone who's a little strong can just yeet her onto said counter.
Yeet the child.
Yeah.
Very, very, very lovingly yeet. A slight yeet.
It's an underhand throw, not a...
Right, exactly. Yes.
Please don't hurt my niece.
All
I would never. I've started to actually like her a lot. So
I got a picture that Bree's just kind of like holding her up, about to yeet her. Be like, tuck and roll, child, tuck and roll.
Just like I taught you.
Okay.
Also, give me my lighter back.
So what I would like you to do, Bree, if you could please, with the reasoning you're giving him, please roll to manipulate somebody with plus charm. If you want, this of course can be decided before the status of the roll. Patience, if you want, you can help out, but I would say wait until we see what the result of her roll is, because it can be with helping out, that can be done after a roll is done, but before it is considered whether or not it's a failure or success.
Right. Okay, cool.
I just wanted to help out to get rid of the -1 earlier, so...
Yes. And what I will say is there is fate on the board.
Yeah.
There's 5 past, which gives you the +1.
I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm gonna take a +1 because it's kind of our last chance to get in there, I think.
At least at its current state that it's in, and that one...
Yeah.
That one was, of course, granted to us by you, the audience. Once more, thank you all so much for watching.
Thank you, audience.
Thank you.
Cool.
All right. Please roll plus charm +1. What you got, Fearsome?
13.
Oh, god damn. What's...
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
At 11. Yeah.
Nice.
I
Nice.
did not need that +1, but okay.
All right, well, you got it.
It still helped.
Yeah.
You go in with patience, and you're like, hey, look, we're sorry. We've got a kid that really needs to use the restroom. Can we please just use the restroom? And he says, he's still like got his hand and is just, yeah, no, I'd be a monster to send a kid away like that, so go ahead.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And you guys, he gestures where it's at. So, it's next first door on the left. And leads you towards that. You go. It's around it's in a little bit of a blind spot to where he is. At least where he's standing. You do know that he came out of a back room. So I'd say if you want to try to get that fire alarm as quick as possible would probably be your route here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you want, since this is kind of in a bit of a... Who was wanting to try to pull the lever? Like, was it Patience that was wanting to try to pull the lever?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What I will say is to, for this instance, if you could, please roll plus cool to act under pressure, since this is a kind of a time-sensitive thing.
Oh God, my cool is -1.
I have a +1 cool.
If you want, of course, you can help out once they roll. Before the... Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Eight.
Okay.
-1, 7, sorry.
All right.
Oof.
So that's still a mixed success.
Oh.
And even if you did help out, Bree, that wouldn't push it over to a 10+, since it's just a 7. Right? You said 7? Or
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
So I am going to give you a worse outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. What I will say is the worst outcome. I've realized there's a couple of different ways I can actually do this move. I'm going to give you the choice here of the worst outcome being you don't get to do it, and like he sees you do it in time. The hard choice being essentially you can pull the lever and he'll see you do it, or the price to pay being you get to it, you run ahead of Bree fast and get to it, and the two of you end up kind of separated once chaos starts.
And the one with us being separated is
the price to pay. You can get it, and he won't see you do it, but like people are going to start running out, and it's going to kind of separate the two of you.
let's do it. I'm going to do that one.
Okay. So, you quickly run up past, you see as he's kind of like turning around as he's starting to go. So as soon as you break that line of sight with him, you bolt for like the closest fire alarm you can see, kind of running down the hall. Bree, you no longer see her as she kind of like bolts around a corner and goes and presses the fire alarm.
Damn, she's fast.
Yeah, she's got quick legs. She's tiny.
She's small and speedy.
She
Okay.
just bolts for it and goes around the corner and essentially like quickly grabs onto the closest lever. It's a bit down the hall, I imagine, past like the pool. Like there's a pool area, like an actual like swimming pool, I guess I should say, like an indoor swimming pool area. Run past that and like pull the nearest one that you can find, and people start like just barreling out. There are people who were swimming that I imagine like come running out of the area like in towels. There are people who are like in a workout area that are starting to take off, and just this swarm of whatever people are there. Bree, you're kind of like getting pushed away from that.
Oh my gosh, that was a really quick response. Holy crap!
Yeah, like they hear that go off, and it's just people immediately start like panicking and taking off. And Patience, you hear in your head, Patience, now's our chance. Burn it down.
Please don't.
Got the lighter, burn it down.
But what should we find the guy?
Well, that's Raven's job. The alarm's already on. Might as well start a fire. I don't know why I've gone into the country voice for him. Might as well start a fire.
I mean,
Like
we
the
wouldn't
dilemma.
be making it realistic, right?
Yeah, it adds
God.
it adds to the environment. And if you do it now, if you do this now, you might get some cool powers later.
Oh God.
Bastard turtle.
Bastard turtle.
I mean, we could set some towels on fire.
We could set like a trash can or two on
Oh
fire.
no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
All right. Do you listen to Mr. Future Patience?
Don't look at me. I am not here. I'm not in this situation.
It is just you.
Told her
and
to give me
Mr.
back my lighter.
Future.
Let's find a trash can.
All right, you go to the closest trash cans you can find, and you said you have a lighter. There's trash in there. It's super easy, and you start this trash can fire as people have kind of like running out in that area, not really necessarily noticing you just yet. Raven, what are you guys doing as you see people are starting to run out?
So we're whenever we saw them running out, we headed towards the building to see if we could find Mr. Matt.
Yeah, wanting to find the
And-
ledger.
Yeah. Are we finding the ledger or the mat or the mat?
The mat.
Are we finding?
We are
We
finding
just
the
took
mat.
the floor mat and we left.
We got him. We got the mat. Got that son of a bitch. Sorry.
So I apologize. I guess just asking the team here. Were we going for the ledger or were we going trying to find him?
We were going for the ledger.
Ledger it is. Okay, well then I was right where I needed to be
All right.
to get that ledger.
And you were well prepared for it, so you were ready. And what I will say even is you have managed to, like, you see as Jake is like running out. So you see that he's running out at the door, like trying to lead people out essentially, like making sure that people are going this way. And I'll say that there you find the perfect spot to where like one of the I imagine like a side lobby entrance almost.
Yeah, like
That-
a fire exit.
Yeah, that you you see the perfect moment of somebody like coming out of it for you to able to like I imagine you're even like holding the door open for them, like, yeah, no, come on, let's go. And as soon as they clear out, you like duck in and are able to get behind the front desk.
All right.
And you see looking around, you see there is a ledger that's set up for it.
All right.
Pretty
in that case,
archaic system in the grand scheme of things, still having a paper ledger, but hey.
Well, it's Victorian style. They
That's-
have the computer, but they have a nice little guest book they have people sign.
Yeah, that's why their security system's so shit.
Right.
They're lucky they got cameras.
All right. In that case, I look at the ledger to get the information that I need from it. Looking for Mr. Matthew Thorne. Well, hang on. I guess I'll just take the whole damn thing. Why not?
Sure. You got it, and I will say, you see that his room number, because it would be there on there.
Mhm.
His room number is 705.
7th floor. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, all the way at the top.
We ain't climbing in the window this time, guys.
Climbing into a window. Sorry about that. And at this time, you guys, Bree, after you finally are like, you see people moving, you see some smoke as essentially I imagine like the sprinkler system sets off and starts like spraying down water along people as you see smoke. Patience, after you lit the trash cans, do you like fuck off and like run away? Like, I mean, I'm assuming back towards the group, but leaving the.
I just kind of walk along nonchalant.
Okay.
Not suspicious, just a kid like roaming around.
Are you like trying to get back to the group, or are you are you trying to go further? What would you like to do?
Surprised, I thought you'd want to stare at the fire for a little bit and just
Yeah.
watch it get bigger.
I think I'm gonna start walking back towards the front.
Okay. So, Bree, eventually after the people clear, you see You see his patience is walking around the corner. Just like
Smiling.
kind of like skipping along.
I swear to God, give me my lighter back.
Give me my lighter back.
This is ridiculous. Why?
Oh God!
Listen.
As you hear, you
Fire's
patients just
outside.
hear him like Mr. Future just maniacally laughing.
Yes.
Good.
You did a good thing.
You got it.
I mean, I don't need it anymore, so
I mean, thank God is a decent sprinkler system in this building.
You
All
set the fire alarm. You set the fire. It had to happen.
Had to happen.
Listen, you know what? I'm gonna let your uncle take care of that.
Stop going after people's Streamlabs. I swear to God, I'll disable you next time. Get out. Stop going after my wife. So, what do you guys do with the information you are given? There are people who are just clearing out. I will say, Serafin, this whole time, as you kind of are watching this chaos unfold, you do not see Matt.
Okay, so clearly Matt didn't exit. But all of the attention's being focused on the building. I feel like if we're gonna sneak in to try to get to wherever he would be, we gotta do it through the back. So if there's a back entrance, I would say that's where we gotta go.
3 of us are already in.
Oh, in that case, I will follow you in.
I was just saying, like, because 3 of us are technically still in the building. So,
Okay.
I've grabbed a ledger, Patience, and Bree are over there.
I thought we were meeting in the parking lot. So
No.
I mean, this fire. I'm still sitting here concerned about the fire. I mean, yeah, there's a sprinkler system, but like.
It's somehow managed to like
Fine.
the trash can, like she's got like 2 trash cans that are set off, but they're somehow just roaring right now. Like
I didn't check what was in there.
it's just
Gross.
It's gross.
I swear to God, child.
There was maybe like a bit of a little party that was going on at the poolside.
Oh, so okay. So we kind of, in a way, made Molotov cocktails, but garbage can size.
Garbage can size.
Cool.
So, Raven, I'm imagining you kind of like waving Serafin in, like, come on.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, now's the chance. We need to take the stairwell since we can't take the elevator.
Don't take the elevator in case of fires.
In case.
Race
Well, I was
guys
thinking in
now.
case of cameras, but okay.
What's that?
I said I was thinking in case of cameras, since we know there's a camera in the elevator.
That's true too. But now you see the smoke.
Yes.
Guys,
extinguisher.
is there actually a fire?
Crazy.
And I'm like, we'll talk later, guys. Is there a fire extinguisher anywheres?
There's probably,
Anywheres?
I imagine there's definitely one nearby. There has to be, you know.
All right. I'm gonna get one. Those
Fire
things
code.
are really
Trash
fun.
can into the pool.
Kick the trash can into the pool.
I mean, not a bad idea.
Just a thought.
Yeah.
Well, you go ahead and do that, because it's probably gonna be melty and stuff. I'm just gonna fire.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use a fire extinguisher.
If somebody, I'll say, it's a fire extinguisher. It'll put it out. I imagine. Like it's the wall at this point was like it was starting to catch. Like it was definitely starting to catch the paper, and there's clearly a char mark along the sides, like where the fires were. But it's a fire extinguisher. You guys can definitely put it out. It didn't catch long enough, and you caught it at a very good spot. So it is just damn it. We were so close.
Did we happen to get where Matt's staying, out of curiosity?
Yeah, I got the ledger. So he's on floor 7, room 705.
Great. All right. Let's get up there.
Yeah, I think we got time before the department gets in here and sees what's happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
If I could, if you guys are trying to get up there quickly, we'll go ahead and do. Well, you know what? There's chaos going on. I'm not gonna make you guys roll for this one. There's chaos going on. You guys, I mean, nobody's running up the stairs in like Olympic fashion, but like,
right.
You guys are definitely able to get their way up the stairs. It's 7. It's
skipping like 2 or 3 stairs.
Yeah. Serafin. If anything, Serafin's probably getting up the quickest.
At the top, I'm just can I sit down for just a moment?
Yeah,
Please?
we just.
I haven't gone up 7 stories for about 15 years.
Yeah. And once you guys get open up the door to the 7th floor, it is quiet. There's nobody here, like at least that you can see. There, it seems like anybody who was up here probably clearing out. And there is this. It's very eerily quiet. Nothing but the like light of the fire alarms going off and the sprinklers that are currently setting.
Okay, so I would like to knock on the door to 705.
Okay, you guys step forward into the door, into the hall of floor number 7.
Okay.
And I need everybody to roll plus cool for me, please.
Oh,
no.
Interesting. Okay.
Why
Roll.
you gotta choose the negative stat? Is this for acting under pressure?
Not technically. This
Okay,
is a power that is happening
Okay.
right now.
I was just curious since.
Yes!
I got 12.
No!
Oh gosh. Okay,
I got
go ahead.
4.
Oh boy.
I got an 8.
I got 10.
Okay.
Sorry,
I'm the
9.
uncoolest.
So, what we'll say is, with Patience and Bree, nothing happens. You feel fine. It's not like you don't even get the sensation that anything was wrong to begin with, aside from the rainfall or the sprinklers going down on you right now, and that was a poor choice of words. The sprinklers pouring down over you. I can't think of a good way to say that without it sounding like gross. Like
The sprinklers
Okay.
are going off.
the sprinklers are going off. Thank you. That's
Stormy,
it.
think of just think of what you thought I accidentally said to you
You're right.
when we were playing Among Us.
The sprinklers
Yeah,
are gonna
That
peg
can
me.
be sprinkled on. It's fine.
The sprinklers are gonna
Yeah.
peg you. Is that what?
He literally
Because
thought
that's what I
said
thought you
was
said
gonna-
that day.
He thought that when we were playing Among Us once, he thought I said I was gonna peg him
Yeah. So, Serafin,
before
Yes.
Fuck Rock.
you start to feel very drowsy as you get this slight scent of what is it? This light scent of kind of desert, I guess, like a very dry scent.
Interesting.
And you are going to you feel like you need to sleep. You are going to take a -1 ongoing until you sleep.
Got it. Guys, this is weird, but it smells like Arizona in here, and suddenly I feel like I need to sleep.
And Raven,
Yeah.
you are just completely overtaken by that dry feeling, dry scent, dry sensation. Aside, even though the sprinklers are going off, everything feels dry for you, and you pass out. As soon as you kind of take the step, as all this is going on, looking over this, you are just overtaken by exhaustion, and you pass out. You are going to take 2 harm ignoring any armor that you have. If you do, I don't think you do, but
I don't have armor.
you're going to take 2 harm. But you guys see as Raven kind of, like, eyes start rolling back, and he just collapses onto the 7th, on the floor of the 7th floor of Evans Inn in Evansbourogh.
Jesus.
That was a sentence.
Was so redundant. I love it.
Wow.
And you guys look down as he is passed out on the ground. And that is where we are going to end off today's session.
Oh.
Because
No.
we are out of time, but I think that is a good way to end off for the moment. You guys have made your way to the 7th floor of Evansbourogh Inn in Evansbourogh.
At what cost?
At what cost?
At what cost, indeed?
Everything went so wrong.
We have to talk to you about how serious arson is.
But that is where we are going to end off today's session. Thanks everybody for coming today. This was a lot of fun. I have, as always, so much fun playing with these guys. If you enjoyed the show, consider leaving a like, subscribing, following, sharing. Whatever you guys can do to support the show is awesome. If you want to help our hunters solve the next mystery, please go down below and gift them fate to help them along the journey. It should also be linked in the chat. And does anybody have some parting words of wisdom before we head off for the night? The current time set for next session looks to be the 26th of March as it currently sits. And that is the current date. We will have that posted on our social medias. If that changes, we will make sure to inform you on social media at TF Evansborough on Twitter, as well as any updates posted on the Tales from Evansborough YouTube channel. If anybody has any parting words of wisdom before we go, I realize I said that already, but what we got? Anybody got anything before we leave?
Hey there.
Hey.
There we are.
This is Serafin the Midnight Bard, and we've had a lot of fun tonight, but I want to speak to you about something serious now. Only you can prevent hotel fires.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Don't try this at home, kids.
If you're going to pull the fire alarm, make sure you set a fire. That way, it's not a crime.
Wait, but
If there's someone in the group who is a minor, make them do the most damning crime.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
also keep your lighters away from children, especially if they have
proclivity for-
questionable relationships with potentially evil stuffed animals. Just saying. I don't know anything about anything, but just saying.
Also, go ahead.
My thoughts are, I'm just saying, my thoughts are, they can't prove the order of events.
Yeah.
So it's not a crime.
Oh, right.
Yep.
There you go.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yep.
Sorry.
So, guys, this was fun. This is amazing. I love this game so much. Also, my parting words of wisdom is anybody watching, please do not attempt anything that we have said during this session. Tales from Evansborough.
All related potential crimes.
Yeah, Tales from Evansborough
coincidence.
is not held responsible for the actions of any of its listeners or participants. So
42 said she's doing the fire.
No, 42.
Don't do the fire.
No.
we want Arby's to eventually sponsor us, okay?
Yes.
No.
Definitely.
No.
Job. I think that is with everything being said, guys, have a wonderful night. And we hope
Violence
to
is
see
the
you
answer.
all. No, violence is not the answer. We hope to
Yes.
see you in the next tale. If we all survive, we're leaving now. Good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.